Edmonton Sports Talk. My God, I loved it.
My name's Jay Milne. #Blue.
Our sports update deliverer, the Koob.
I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up today. You know what, Reid? You might be honest.
All right, here's what's going on in the Nasty Draft.
All right, Oilers game day. They're playing the New York Rangers tonight at Rogers Place. The Rangers are 4-5-2, really good on the road, 4-1-1. The Oilers are 5-4-2, 3-0-1 at home, coming off a victory over the Utah Mammoth a couple of nights ago. The Toronto Blue Jays are one victory away from the World Series championship. They will try to get it tomorrow night when they host the Los Angeles Dodgers. Of course, we will discuss that. We'll talk about the Oilers. Our Pasta Pantry Athlete of the Week is on today. He's going to go very, very high in the 2026 NHL Draft, so going to be cool to catch up with him. And, of course, we want to hear from you throughout the course of the afternoon. You can get in touch by emailing jay@edmontonsportstalk.com, reid@edmontonsportstalk.com. You can text the afternoon inbox, 780-218-9999, presented by River Cree Resort and Casino, home of Tap 25 Restaurant, where the entire menu is 50% off 7 days a week from 2 in the afternoon until 5 in the afternoon. And you can converse with us and with each other in the good old chat, the Nasty Chat on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube or have YouTube on to listen in the background, maybe you're at work, maybe you're studying in the Rutherford Library at the U of A, and you got YouTube on in the background, subscribe to Edmonton Sports Talk and give the show a thumbs up.
Click, click, click. Must you click? Please, please click. Must you click? You must click. Thumb, thumb, thumb.
I'm trying to remember now the libraries at the U of A. Was there a Rutherford North and a Rutherford South? And then there was another Cameron Library.
Cameron.
That was more towards the science end.
Yeah.
Rutherford was off Hub. Was there an old Rutherford, like one of them was older, or was there just the Rutherford Library? I can't remember. And then there was the Law Library. That place was posh. I went to sit in there, see if they'd kick me out because I wasn't a law student. They didn't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was more of a Cameron
They
library
did
guy.
kick me out for smoking a pipe, not for being a non-law student in the law library.
Wasn't there an ed library?
Was there an education library as well? There probably was. I wasn't an education student.
I wasn't in libraries a lot.
Well, Cameron Library, I don't even know if I needed to use. Is there a Rutherford North and a Rutherford South library at the U of A?
Where was the Rutherford you're referencing?
So if you're going north on Hub, isn't there a walkway off to the left, I guess off to the west?
Like you're going towards the business building?
What's up there? Well, you're going towards the humanities end.
Yeah.
Because the south end of Hub is by the buses.
Yeah.
The north end of Hub goes to
The business building. That's
the business building. Yeah, business is over there, humanities is over there, and Tory is up there.
Yeah.
Right? And then, but off to the west, about halfway up Hub Mall, wasn't there a walkway, like a pedway, and that went to the Rutherford Library or libraries? We have to have somebody who's been at the U of A more recently than us, or who is currently a student who can tell us.
Yeah, Cameron was right across Quad, right?
Yeah, it's over towards more the middle of campus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where that's a library of choice for me.
Right. What were you studying again?
Economics. The law library, I did. I had been in there. It is quite nice.
Yeah. We should do a show from there.
Sure. Shh. Just the Reid Wilkins show.
Keep yelling. Oh, my goodness.
When's the last time you've been in a library?
Oh, well, I've been in Milne this year.
Pardon?
I've been in the Stanley A. Milne Library.
Oh.
Yeah. EPL bringing you a word of the day a little bit later on. But I was more just browsing. One of my best friends works at the Milne Library, so sometimes I'll give her a ride home for work or whatever. So if there's time, I'll go. But my use of the library, as I've been talking about, is mainly the Libby app.
Yes.
So
you don't need to
EPL.
enter the library.
last time I was in the university library may have been around 30 years ago.
Yeah, same for me.
Well, I'm older than you.
Same-ish.
Okay. Nobody knows. Nobody's posting in the chat. Nobody knows where even the U of A is, probably.
Have you been to campus? Have you been to...
Just to go to games now.
Yeah.
Just to go Golden Bears hockey.
It's totally different around like student union building.
Well, yeah, I've been in there because
They
that got
transformed
renovated.
that,
yeah, I've been in there because you might walk through there when you park.
Even the Van Vliet Center, where the athletics used to
that's
be.
different there
It's
now, too.
so different.
Yeah, I've been over there as in my current form. What if I've advanced past my larval stage.
Alicia Hemming says Rutherford has north and south.
Give me a sound effect.
Dun, da, da, da.
Oh, my goodness. 55-yard line in the Nazi chat says libraries, like yard lines, matter.
They do.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you can't change the library, though. Make it a little smaller.
Or tear them down.
Tear them down. Yeah. So much for that 55-yard line. All right. We're off and running here. The very scholarly edition of the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne. If you're new to the program, thanks for checking us out. Maybe you're on iHeartRadio or TuneIn Radio. Great places to listen. That is Jay Milne. I am Reid Wilkins. And the Koob, Zachary Koobish, is at the technical desk. The off-topic topic today, just to tease it, it's coming up in a few minutes, just to tease it, will be centered around the Koob.
It's Koob-centric.
It's Koob-centric. And it has to do with his birthday, which was yesterday. We celebrated briefly on air with some Dr. Pepper and some veggie sticks. And then he went home and celebrated with what I understand it. 5 Mickeys of Crown Royal. That's what Koob had.
He should have just bought a 2.6.
Yeah. Well, he was just going to do one Mickey. And then it was gone, and he's like, I can get another Mickey.
I was getting ready for my birthday week, but, I had one, and then that led to the other, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, Jasmine got him 7 Mickeys for his birthday week, and there's only 2 left now. She was hoping one a day for a week, but Koob was like, no, they're at arm's length.
It gives me just the sweats thinking about drinking that.
VR Montenegro says there's a St. Joseph's library on campus that might be your Huckleberry. Now, was St. Joseph's not sort of the, was it Christian or religious college there?
Where is St. Joseph's?
Isn't it the one it's the smaller building?
By the bus lane?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you come in up towards Hub, I think that's St. Joseph's College.
Right. I've never went there.
No, I wouldn't have gone there either.
I don't think I crossed the bus lane. You know what I mean? Nothing there. Was
I
there.
don't know if I went, that side.
Actually, I did have a drama class.
Well, I was in
one
the
point.
drama building quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think St. Joseph's was even a little down from that, or is a little down from that. It's a Catholic college. Soby Kirk says, library's pretty handy. You can rent some video games and DVDs there, pretty much a modern-day Blockbuster, so if you don't pay for them.
Interesting.
Because the library card is free, right?
Take that, Blockbuster.
Yeah. So
Maybe libraries put
Edmonton
Blockbuster.
Public Library killed Blockbuster. Take that, Wayne Huizinga. Yeah, Waste Manage that. Wasn't that the company that he started? I think that's how he got rich, was Waste
Management?
Waste Management. And then he owned I think somebody will correct me. I think he owned...
Oh, the guy that owned... The guy that started...
Wayne Huizinga owned Blockbuster. He owned the Panthers. And I think he got rich off... I think it was Waste Management.
Got rich off of garbage.
Yeah. Well, you got to dispose of it, right?
Yeah, you got to go bury it under
hey,
a mountain of other garbage.
And hey, who's got garbage duty?
Landfill.
Who's got garbage duty here at EST?
You do.
So, Mr. Wilkins, how did you start building your fortune? Well, it's interesting. I was randomly selected. That's me as an older person. That's not the bookbinder. Because the bookbinder,
It's
little
softer.
gentler.
Yeah, soft.
So, Jason Milne, I was wondering, would you like me to compile any photos into a book? Memories of your family, perhaps, sir? And while you're at it, would you like to sell me some advertising? He's such an easy mark, eh?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I was going to pitch to you, but all right, what are we doing?
Talking about landfills. I went to one last weekend.
Oh, you did? What?
Yeah.
What? Why?
We had the garage sale.
Was Wayne
Couple
Huizinga
weeks-
there?
Yeah. He was greeting every customer.
I think he passed away. I
Oh,
gotta check.
sorry about that. we did the garage sale a couple weekends ago. Then whatever was left, like there was not a lot, but we had also accumulated through my mother-in-law building a place on our property, some stuff that needed to go to the dump. I am shocked that still is a thing.
A dump?
Yes.
Or going to the dump yourself?
No. A dump. You just take whatever you want there. I mean, within reason.
Oh, okay.
But any household scrap, yeah, just go throw it in bin 10. How is this happening? How is that allowed? I don't know. And then they apparently, I think that's what they do. They just take it and throw it on a pile. Is that correct? Is that the way you understand?
I've been to the eco station. I mean, we used to have the dump north of Evansburg. We would take stuff to in the back of the truck, and you just stand on the back. But you're like, it into a pit.
Out of my hands.
Yeah. But now if you go to like an eco station in Edmonton or the eco depot, you got to pay depending on what you have. And it's like, oh yeah, that old TV goes dump. There. Okay. Well, the Evansburg dump, you didn't have to pay.
Based off
weight.
You do
now.
Based off weight. I think it was $42.
They weighed you?
They weigh your vehicle on the way in and weigh it on the way out.
Oh, it's not the weight of the person.
Yeah. So on the way in, I was with my wife. I said, hey, just go stand over there. We'll save a few pounds,
Oh, on the way in, not on the way out. Yeah, that'd be a bad plan.
That'd be a bad plan, yeah.
All right.
I'm kidding.
Oh, my goodness. Oilers, Rangers tonight. Where's my lineup? Oh, it's right in front of me. McDavid with Nugent Hopkins and Mangiapane. Draisaitl with Podkolzin and Roslovic. Henrique, who will be honored tonight for recently playing career game number 1,000 with Savoie and Frederick. Howard and Tomashek. They won't have a line mate. They just got to go out there by themselves. No, they're going 11-7. Ekholm with Bouchard, Nurse with Wallman, Kulak with Emerson, Stetcher in on D as well, and Stuart Skinner will be your goaltender. There have been some interesting games between the Oilers and the Rangers. The Rangers have won 2 of the last 3 at Rogers Place. Edmonton won 6-2 last year. A couple seasons ago, the Rangers had a 5-4 shootout win. In November of 2021, the Oilers had a 6-5 overtime win. That was the McDavid undressing several members of the Rangers team. New Year's Eve 2019, Edmonton beat the Rangers 7-5. There was a 7-5 game a while ago, December of 2015. There's some 3-1s and 3-2s in there, but more likely it seems than against other opponents that these two teams score more goals than usual when they meet at Rogers Place. So we will see if that happens tonight. We got to do our mystery athlete of the game. So this is a fun part of the show. We do it every Oilers game day. Now, to submit your guess for this, you have to text in to the River Cruise Resort and Casino hotline, 780-218-9999, and you're trying to win a $25 gift card to Hudson's Canada's Pub. Now, maximum 3 guesses per person, right? Mm-hmm. And Jay keeps an eye on that. And you kind of got to figure, do you want to guess early? Do you want to hear a few more clues and guess? We'll see. And what's our moratorium? 3 weeks between wins?
Yeah, that's what it was. Ish,
yeah. So,
if you recently won, you can guess, but just let me know. Hey, I won last week.
I won on, October, whatever. Yeah. So I guess probably now we're deep enough into the season, we could have a repeat winner. Well, from the first couple games of the year.
Yes.
And of course, Hudson's Canada's Pub featuring $10 tankers and $6 tequila shots, or spend $23.99 for the adult Happy Meal featuring the drive-in burger, fries, choice of beer, and a limited edition hockey puck bottle opener. Book your reservation now at hudsonscanadaspub.com. All right, the first clue is Dodgers. The first clue is Dodgers for the Hudson's Canada's Pub mystery athlete of the game. Okay? That's all we say about it. First clue is Dodgers. We'll give out the second clue hopefully a little before 4, or maybe between 3:40 and 4.
Something like that. Okay. I got to take a bit of a break here, but luckily I got someone sitting in for me for the next 30 seconds. It's our afternoon headlines presented by 100.3 The Bear. Edmonton's best rock. Stream them on iHeart today.
This is Chet Palmer with your sports report. Ranger danger tonight at Rogers Place. Let's hope the Oilers dress as a hard-working team for Halloween. Look out, Adam. The Oilers are going fox hunting. The Savage was fierce last night in Game 5 of the series. He chewed up the Dodgers like my dog working on a squeaky toy. Hey, Rex, save some for Game 6. How about those back-to-back dingers to start the game? The Jays were going for home runs like my brother-in-law goes for blackjack at the casino. I told you, don't hit 19. I'm Chet Palmer.
Rex.
He's got a dog named Rex. Very common, well, very cliche dog name, is it not?
For Chet, I think Rex is
Chet
a perfect
Rex.
name. Yeah, I mean, that's a dynamic duo.
He meets people in the park.
Hey, I'm Chet. This is my dog, Rex.
He doesn't meet anybody, though. I don't think.
I don't think so?
No, I think he really lives in the bubble of the sports report.
Yeah, maybe.
That is his life. His life's work.
He is very dedicated. There's
yes.
no doubt about that.
No doubt.
All right, so that was your afternoon headlines for 100.3 The Bear. We'll have some comments from Kris Knoblauch and Adam Henrique coming up, by the way, when we get to the Oil Understood for GCL Diesel. And Jay's play of the day will focus on some of your big-name Oilers players. That'll be for Play Alberta. All right, fun one here, we think anyway. It is your off-topic topic, and that is presented by William Huff. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service combined with decades of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best it can be is what they call the William Huff Advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout, 780-454-4536. So yesterday was Zach Kubish's birthday. Congratulations, Zach. Just quickly, what was a summary, if you're comfortable sharing? If you're not, that's okay. What were your evening, how did your evening go?
Well, I wrapped up here and then got on my way home, spent some time watching the Blue Jays game, and sat down for a family dinner. Had some Jerusalem shawarma, but no Jack Daniels in the mix as well, and perhaps might have indulged in a little bit of a brew, one little beer, and then, watched Edward Scissorhands for the very first time.
Now, did you have that that porter that I was going to try, the vanilla cappuccino or whatever it was?
Yes.
How was it?
It was okay. I liked the first couple of sips, but as you made your way through the entire beer, it wasn't my favorite.
One was enough?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So our off-topic topic for William Huff. What is something you own that is older than Zach? So Zach was born in
2003.
So something you own that is older than Zach, of note or of interest, or you have a story behind it. And you know what, Jay? I was thinking we'll tell people don't say your house, but I think if you're the original owner and resident of your house, then it might count.
Then, yes.
Especially if there's maybe a story behind building your house or moving in or something like that. But like if you own a house from 1955, but you just moved in, we maybe don't count that. But if you built your house in 1987 as your dream home and you're still in it, I think that would count. But it could be something you own that's older than Koob. Most of my comic collection would be older than Koob because most of my comics are from between 1983 and 1998.
Yep.
So the large majority of my comic collection, and I definitely have an article of clothing that I occasionally wear. It's an around the house shirt. You know, I don't wear it out. It's an around the house shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Def Leppard shirt from the Slang Tour in 1996. And I still have it and I occasionally wear it.
Wow.
Just because it still more or less fits and it's not all torn up. So I do have clothing older than Koob.
Yeah, I have my old high school football jacket, which is from 1999. That's a good one. I have a jukebox.
Oh, really?
I have a Row AMI jukebox.
That's awesome.
In my garage. That is from the early 90s. So that would count.
Yeah.
I have two trucks that are older than Koob.
Really?
I have a 93 Silverado and I guess the 03 Sierra is close. We'd be within months, but I'm just going to say it's older.
Right.
It practically is. I honestly own a lot of things that are probably older than myself. I have a record collection from years past, some of them from the 80s and 90s and stuff like that. And the original Xbox console is also older than me, which was my brother's, but now I've taken it. It's in my hands, so I own something that's older than myself.
I have a Game Gear. That was the handheld Sega.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
How old is that?
I don't know.
Is that from late 90s still?
It's all in a case and everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my daughters have played it lately, but I can't find a cord to recharge it.
Smitty the Welder says my Jeep Cherokee is from 1998. Statue Boss Productions saying, yeah, a ton of hockey cards older than Koob. And he also has the Sega Genesis, some more video game stuff. Rip City Step, I have an Atlas older than Koob's. Yeah, well, I think I would have books older than Koob.
I think
probably
Rip City
that'd be a fairly common one.
Steps digging on us there, Reid.
Oh, did I just fall for it?
I think you did.
I've been made a fool.
He says it's very useful.
I've been made a fool of
You've
again.
been made a fool by the step.
I feel shame.
I still have, this is Collingwood Rob, I still have a WHA Oilers jersey from 1977.
Ooh, that's a good one.
With the orange crest and blue oil drop. Greg the Sound Guy, this is quite fitting. A 1971 Les Paul, as well as a 1991 Les Paul.
Oh, nice.
Have a Skinny Puppy shirt from 86.
That's that was like a punk rock band, I think.
And a fishing rod as well.
Oh, cool. How long does a fishing rod last? I don't fish. Like, if you get a new fishing rod, is that a 20-year investment?
They should last. I mean, especially the I don't know, the 2000 and beyond. I think they're all graphite or aluminum.
Yeah,
they're
all
not wooden.
They're all
Right?
similar, right? It's
think.
just the storage of it. You could buy like a fishing pole storage thing, which is just a hollow cylinder that you put it in.
Tube.
But
It's a tube.
you know, if you throw it in the back of your truck and it gets nicked up, one of the rungs
Well,
that
the
you
tube
feed
protects it, Koob.
it does. The tube protects it.
Bronco Nick says, you'd like this, Reid. I have a sealed Death of Superman comic from 1992.
Oh, neat. Sealed, eh? Good stuff. All right, so the off-topic topic, something you own, and again, something preferably that has a bit of a story behind it or is unique. Something that, what? Somebody got it already?
No.
You're kidding me.
No.
Oh, okay, I thought somebody got the mystery player. That would have been shocking.
I don't know what kind of situation Chet Palmer's brother-in-law is in right now, but he's coming at Chet.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
He says, it's easy to tell Chet has been hitting the bottle hard. He doesn't even have a dog. That's what his brother-in-law, like, this is,
Well, I don't know.
he said his name was Rex.
That his name was Rex. And even if he's creating a fictional dog for the purpose of his storytelling, I don't think that means he's been hitting the bottle.
Yeah, I think this is.
I think there's a little bit of projection there from Chet Palmer's brother.
So.
Yeah. I'm not the drunk.
Yeah.
You're the drunk. Okay.
Oh, boy.
So we got to do a quick timeout. We're having a good time. Oilers play tonight. We'll do some more setup for the game between the Oilers and the Rangers. Of course, we'll dive into the World Series. What a performance. Really two consecutive great performances by the Blue Jays, but you Savage, remarkable last night. We'll have some fun Halloween-related topics along the way that will tie into sports in a fun way too. And of course, we welcome your participation in the show. If you are on YouTube, click the thumbs up. Let's get us to 100 here on an Oilers game day. Here's Koob.
Stuart Skinner takes the crease for the Oilers as they ice 11 forwards and 7 defensemen to host the Rangers. Edmonton shutting out New York 2-0 in their last meeting. And Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson preview today's matchup during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show live at 6 right here on EST. 10 other games are on tap. Nashville and Philly drop the puck. Tampa Bay takes on the Stars. Jamie Benn playing in game number 1,000, while Ottawa and Calgary matchup. No Zane Parekh or Connor Zary for the Flames. Zary has a healthy scratch. Parekh out with a mild ailment. Meanwhile, Martin H.S. has cashed in, signing an 8-year extension in Colorado worth $11.5 million per season. And Lamar Jackson is back for the Ravens. He's been sidelined for the past 3 games with a hamstring injury. They kick off against Miami at 6:15. You can join Lieutenant Eric for the game at Selly's Sports Bar and Lounge at Central Casino on Fort Road. 4 games in the association. It's Warriors and Bucks battling. Washington visiting OKC while the Spurs and Heat hit the court. This sports update is brought to you by Advantage Sports Medicine. Connor McDavid's got a team of specialists, and you're stuck with a bag of frozen peas. Get the same locker room approach that's trusted by the best in the game. Call them at 780-460-9977 or visit their website at advantagesportmed.ca to book an appointment. today. More with Reid and Jay after the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
Two guys and a goalie.
Hire it or fire it. That a player, looking at you, Matthew Barzal, should be scratched for being late.
If that's the team rules, that's the team rules. I have zero issue with it.
I'm with Cass. Hire it. It doesn't matter who you are. You set a precedent. It's a horrible look. Then a fourth liner guy does it the next week later and he doesn't play.
Two guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
We have what you're looking for. GD Liquidators is Edmonton's one-stop shop for new and used warehouse, office, and industrial items since 1987. You'll find what you want when you want it. Give us a call, visit us in store, or check out the monthly auctions at gdliquidators.com. 100% Canadian owned and operated. We have what you are looking for. GD Liquidators.
Where holiday cheer meets great beer. This season, celebrate at the Canadian Brewhouse. From plated dinners and festive buffets to casual pub-style parties, we've got the perfect space for your crew. Book your holiday party today at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
GCL Diesel has been serving oil country since 1972. From diesel cars to SUVs to pickups. From farm tractors to school buses to a big rig. From diesel generators to forklifts, GCL can test, troubleshoot, and repair all diesel fuel system components. Whether it's injectors, pumps, turbos, filters, or additive, GCL has the parts you need to keep your diesel running the way it should. For genuine diesel parts at wholesale prices, visit GCL Diesel in the West End or online at gcldiesel.com. GCL Diesel. Diesel understood.
The temperature may be dropping, but the action's heating up. Play Alberta is offering odds boosts on every Oilers game all season long. This is your chance to score big. And for a limited time only, our listeners get an exclusive $50 free bet when they deposit $50 using EST50. That's code EST50 for an exclusive $50 free bet. Alberta wins with Play Alberta. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, please use your game sense.
Like my Halloween decorations?
Those are just kayaks and paddles.
Okay, fine. I just don't have anywhere else to put them.
Create space with Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details. Sentinel Storage. Shop Canadian, store Canadian.
Must you click? Click. Must you click?
By the way, the Rangers' expected lineup tonight: Zibanejad between Panarin and Cooley, Miller with Sheary and Lafreniere, Laba between Parsonen and Radish. Well, that sounds like a vegetable salad.
Sounds yummy.
I want some Laba with Parsonen and Radish. Carrick, who's been good, with Edstrom and Brodzinski. Defensively, Gavrikov with Fox, Soucy with Borgen, and Vakanainen with Schneider. Shesterkin, the goaltender. Rangers beat the Vancouver Canucks 2-0 a couple of days ago. Stuart Skinner shut out the Rangers. Was that just last week? Was that last Monday? No, that was the previous. Yeah. That was the previous Tuesday. Man, oh man, the season's flying by already. Lieutenant Eric says to me this morning, "Can you believe it's week 9 in the NFL?" I said, "Yes, I can. I can believe that time has passed and now we're at week 9. Stuart Skinner against the Rangers in his career, 4-1, 1.80 goals against average, 941 save percentage, and a shutout. So outstanding numbers against the Rangers.
Does it continue tonight?
I hope so. I hope more than anything the Oilers as a team play how they did in the final 40 minutes against Utah. I mean, work hard, do the little things well, don't turn the puck over, and go to work from there.
I think that's got to be the main storyline heading into the game. What version of the Oilers shows up at puck drop?
Right.
And I think you'll know the answer quite soon.
I agree.
You should,
because if they're doing the little things well,
yeah,
they'll be engaged in the game.
Exactly.
As opposed to several games this season, we've been watching them and wondering who are these guys? What's going on? Why aren't they passionate about the game?
Well, and you always wonder these messages, and that was clearly a story after last game. was the discussion in the locker room between the first and second period. How long does that last? Did it actually take effect?
Right.
Is this team woken up? And yeah, if they are and they're going to play that like they did to finish off that game, yeah, Oilers fans should see that right off the bat.
Off the bat.
Right off the bat.
Your new favorite phrase.
Didn't even mean to do that.
The Oil Understood. The Oil Understood is presented by GCL Diesel, providers of the best diesel engine components around. From turbochargers to injectors, fuel pumps to sensors, they are the critical engine component experts. Proud to serve Edmonton and Northern Alberta for over 50 years. Now a partner of Edmonton Sports Talk and the Reid Wilkins Show. GCL Diesel. Diesel. Understood? He's not sure, but he's okay.
Is it diesel, Papa? Like poo-poo? Diesel or poo-poo?
No, it's diesel, little J. It's diesel.
Poo-poo understood?
Where do you want to start here? Kris Knoblauch ongoing with 11 forwards and 7D.
We've got enough forwards that can double shift, get a little more ice time. I think we've got enough specialty players for penalty kill power play that you don't need that extra forward. We did it the other day. We're doing it today. I'm not sure we're going to do it Saturday. But something that I find getting all the forwards involved in the game, it's much easier actually with 11 than it is 12, just with the players that we have right now. So we'll try it for a while, and it was something I was thinking about in the summertime that would work better for the flow and getting everyone involved. Because with Leon and Connor taking up as much ice time as they do on separate lines, their third and fourth line kind of get iced out, and maybe it's only one or whatever it is, but I feel that it's easier managing the bench with the forwards. And now on the flip side, it's more difficult for the defenseman. Not having a regular partner and having that seventh guy and trying to work him in makes it a little more difficult on the back end for sure. So we're just trying to figure out what's best for our group.
Well, they got a win. They won with 11-7. I mean, he kind of said it without putting it exactly this way. He was talking about it more from a coaching standpoint. But if you're a player and if you're a forward and it's 11-7, great. Your ice time's not going down. From the worst case, you're getting the same ice time as the previous game.
Yeah.
There were 12. You're probably getting more. If you're a defenseman, and as we saw, Bouchard, Ekholm, and Nurse all played less than they usually do. I guess Wallman was kind of around the same. And for Stetcher, it's better than being scratched, even if he got his 10 minutes and 40 seconds. I don't think this is going to last very long. It wouldn't surprise me if they're back to 12-6 for Saturday, even if they win today. Now, Hyman is not going to play Saturday, obviously, but I don't think this is an ideal deployment. But they won the game, and as we've talked about yesterday, and we were talking about on two guys and a goalie, this was maybe a bit of a message sending to the defenseman. Okay, I'm not going to bench you. I'm not going to scratch you, but I have to put another guy in just in case you stink.
It's interesting though, Reid, because he said there, I don't know if we're going to do this Saturday, and then a sentence later he said, "Yeah, we're going to stick with this for a while." I truly think Knoblauch likes the 11-7 more for this team right now, right? Because it does give him flexibility in the area where they're most vulnerable, which is on the defensive side. Correct?
I actually don't think he, well, I guess he likes it right now.
Right now.
Big picture, I don't think he likes it.
Right, but right now, I mean, what he said there was, McDavid and Draisaitl soak up a lot of the minutes anyways. So, I don't know if it works again like it did in the second and third period last game. Right now,
I think it was fine for the time being, but I don't think he wants to do this the majority of the time. By the way, just seeing reports here. I don't know if Koob, did you have this in your update already, or maybe it hadn't happened yet. It looks like Springer is going to play tomorrow for the Blue Jays, so that's big. So George Springer likely to play tomorrow for the Toronto Blue Jays. Let me just double check exactly how that was worded. I saw Bob Nightingale tweeting that.
So would that mean
George Spiger is expected to return, Blue Jays manager John Schneider says.
Would that mean Davis Schneider would come out of the lineup?
Well, he had a home run, though.
I know. After I somewhat sandbagged him during our show yesterday. And then I get in the car and I'm driving to basketball, and here it's the first pitch of the game. Schneider!
Yeah, that was amazing. I was listening on Sportsnet 590.
Incredible.
And even Ben Schulman and his color analyst were sort of, are we actually seeing this? I mean, that was incredible.
I listened to the U.S. broadcast on satellite radio.
Oh, you had something else. Okay.
And boy, were they gutted.
Was it the actual Dodgers broadcasters?
No, the national broadcast.
Okay.
And they couldn't believe it. And they just kept saying how this crowd is gone. The crowd is deflated.
Right.
But kind of an interesting... I know we're going to get into this performance in the game a bit later. But yeah, Adam Henrique, they're celebrating his 1,000th game number 1,000, right, Reid?
Oh, sorry, we're going back. I was looking up who might come out. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Sorry. Henrique, so he's going to get the presentation. Like last week, he played career game number 1,000.
Doesn't seem real. Feels like the birthday that doesn't end here, which has been great. But, very special, very, very honored to be the first Oiler to do it. And, one of those things that I really had nothing to do with. It just happened to be that guy. And but it's something that's pretty special. This organization's been amazing to me and my family since I've been here, and it's certainly something I'm very proud of.
All right, and Adam Henrique also commented on the team playing better a couple days ago against Utah.
That's got to be the consistent effort night in, night out. And, if that's there more often than not, we'd be satisfied with the game. And I think... you get some of those nights you play great, you don't get the result, but that the game is there. So that's something that we have to find and be consistent with. Just playing fast and simple, I think. And I think when you break games down, when you just get back to the more of the basics, then things tend to click. And I think we found that there, and we've talked about it before and talked about it in the room, especially after the first. What we needed to do, and we did it right from that first shift in that second period, and it just continued on. So, you could feel it on the ice too, how the game shifted, I think. And
fast and simple. Certainly the simple part. I think simple probably comes before fast. I know I'm not just if you had to actually get the puck up, pass to the open guy. Don't try to do something overly fancy, and then opportunities tend to come off Skate.
Pucks on net.
Yeah. If you do not pass the puck to an opponent,
try not to. Make a hard play or make a sure play, right? Like that's the thing that led to the Utah goal, the first Utah goal. Nurse is kind of trying to tap the puck out to the neutral zone. Like get it out. Make sure it gets out. Think. Make a solid play. Hopefully we see more of that tonight. It was encouraging the last 40 minutes. We know that they know what the standard is, so make sure you go out there and execute the standard. Head coach Kris Knoblauch saying, it'd be cool not to fall behind as well.
I would like to see us score the first goal. It's great having strong pushes in the second and third period, but I would like us to have a lead and be able to play some good defensive hockey and not allow the other team to have a push. So I think it's very important that we get off to a good start. And what it is, I'm not sure. I think the other night, looking at it, there's some things that needed to be better. We did have some chances, but we made some big mistakes, and we just have to try and eliminate those.
Oilers have played 11 games. They have only scored first in 4 of them. They have gone 3-0-1 in those games. The Rangers have only scored first in 4 of their games. They are 3-1 of those games. So the first goal, it's a cliche, but it can be. It usually is quite important when it comes to at least getting a point out of a game in the National Hockey League. So 11 forwards, 7D. Stuart Skinner, really good numbers against the Rangers. He'll try to keep that rolling tonight. And more on the Oilers in the next segment. And, of course, Jay's Play of the Day for Play Alberta coming up. Here's the Koob.
Oilers and Rangers face off for the second and final time this season. The Oilers winning 2-0 in their first matchup in Edmonton will ice 11 forwards, 7 defensemen tonight, putting Stuart Skinner in the crease. Catch the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson tee up the action. Coverage starts at 6 o'clock right here on EST. Around the league, the Flames take on the Senators. Zane Parekh and Connor Zary out for Calgary. Parekh with a minor ailment. Zary has a healthy scratch. Plus, Matthew Barzal has been benched for being late for the team bus. He is out of the Islanders lineup tonight as they battle the Hurricanes. For the Jays, George Springer is expected to return for Game 6 of the World Series. Springer missing the last 2 games against the Dodgers after suffering an injury to his right oblique in Game 3. NFL action, the 2-6 Dolphins hit the field against the 2-5 Ravens. Lamar Jackson back in action for Baltimore. Kickoff at 6:15. Join Lieutenant Eric for the game at Stelly's Sports Bar and Lounge at Century Casino on Fort Road. In the NBA, it's the Magic and Hornets opening the night at 5 o'clock before the Bucks and Warriors tip off. We also have the Thunder battling the Wizards at 6. This sports update is brought to you by Paramount Flooring. Looking for quality flooring? Visit Paramount Flooring's spacious, family-friendly showroom, open 7 days a week. Save now on pet-friendly shock carpet with spill-proof technology. Call 780-483-1991 and mention EST for a 10% discount. The show rolls on following the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Oil Stream. When you take a look ahead and you go, hey, Janmark's still on IR. We're waiting for Hyman to come back right away here. And then, by the way, Kasperi Kapanen, who's on IR, will eventually need to come back. What will change? Where Noah Philp is right now, I'd be a little bit concerned. He might be going back down to minors. Curtis Lazar, they very sparingly use.
The Oil Stream, presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc, we're the experts you need to know.
River Cree Resort and Casino proudly welcomes one of today's hottest country stars, Dallas Smith. CCMA award winner, countless chart-topping hits. Dallas Smith, November 1st in the venue. Hurry, get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
All right, hope you're having a great day. Halloween tomorrow, my goodness. I got to go get a costume. It's going to be a scramble to get a costume for tomorrow's show. Well, Jay's given me a pointer about where to go, so we'll see what we come up with. Oilers Rangers at 7 o'clock at Rogers Place. It'll be the Oil Stream GCL Diesel pregame show with Tom Gazzola at 6. Tom on after the game as well to break it down. Oilers and Rangers for the second time this season.
It's Jay, it's play, he's Jay, it's today. It's Jay's play of the day. It's Jay's play of the day. Jay's play of the day.
Presented by Play Alberta, it's time to turn up the fun with the all-new Play Alberta app, your digital destination for casino, live dealers, lottery, instants, and of course, sports betting.
Well, prosperous night last night. Jay's play of the day almost hit. It was a 4-leg parlay. It almost hit in the top of the first inning.
Really?
Well, We had a Guerrero hit, Kirk hit, Clement hit, and over 1.5 home runs. 3 of those things happened in the top of the first.
There were 2 home runs. Guerrero hit, and did Kirk have a hit?
Yes.
And Clement got a hit later.
Clement got his hit later in the game, so that cashed. Congrats to those that rode. We're going to do another legged parlay. This is a simple one, just pertains to tonight's game. McDavid point, Draisaitl point, Nuge point. Yes, those are all chalk on their own, but when you combine them and you get a boost, that turns into a positive number. So McDavid point, Draisaitl point, and Nugent Hopkins point, plus 104. Candyman. There, I said it. That is
3 times or 5 times?
I don't know. Do you want me to do 5?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen.
I thought it was 3 times.
I think that's being a mirror, though. So you can walk around saying it all you want, I think.
This is like a mirror.
Well,
should I do it? What if something happens?
Well, I don't know.
So you think the effects of the Candyman haven't affected me because I said it just to somebody?
No, I don't know. Well, I never saw the Candyman movie, but I thought, just from what I know from pop culture, that you have to say it in a mirror.
Do you remember how, that was right in my wheelhouse?
Is that the scariest movie you've ever seen?
No.
Okay.
No. But
Candyman's quite popular.
It is. It was, that lived in my brain for a bit.
And
that you couldn't say those words.
Ever.
Wasn't it Bloody Mary that you said in the mirror?
No.
That's what I did.
Well, that might be
growing up.
something else.
Oh, okay.
It said Candyman. Candyman had a hook, right?
I think so.
Yeah, scary.
And he was made for a movie. He's not a mythological monster or something from a book.
I'll tell you, that name is misleading.
He didn't give out candy?
He doesn't like candy?
I don't
Why
think so.
was he called the Candyman?
I don't know.
Jasmine says 5 times, I can confirm.
We'll do it, Jasmine.
What's Jasmine dressing as tomorrow?
I don't know. But I'm on the hangout tomorrow, and apparently Maddie's going to come in dressed. But I don't want to spoil what we're doing.
Well,
not that it's world, earth shattering, but
the originality is low.
Nah, don't say that.
Well, my costume, people might not be able to tell who it is.
I think they'll have a.
Well, it's just, maybe, perhaps. We're not doing that for the whole show, are we?
Why not? Stick to the shtick, baby.
I won't be able to do it for the whole show.
I bet you will.
There's too much to talk about. I can't do a whole show in that character.
Well, yes, you can. For one, I believe in you.
I won't.
Believe in Reid.
I won't.
That's Jay's Play of the Day. Head over to playalberta.ca, click on sports, click on EST specials. You'll see it right there. And always remember to use your game sense.
It's Jay, it's Play, he's Jay, it's today. It's Jay's Play of the Day. It's Jay's Play of the Day. Jay's Play of the Day.
Jasmine says you have to wear a costume.
Okay, so I have to then bring 2 costumes tomorrow. Great. Awesome. As if, thanks.
Thanks, Jasmine. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, now
okay.
The one time.
Sorry, does it say Jasmine Sidhu on this wall somewhere? That was awful. That was awful.
That was rude.
Well, Jasmine expects me to be rude.
Yeah,
I think she likes it a little bit.
She gets it. So I guess I got to go get another outfit on the way home tonight. Perfect.
Well, I'm getting my costume tomorrow morning.
I think I have
as
one,
much as it's going to be, or as little as it's going to be.
It might be embarrassing to wear on the hangout.
Which one?
The one I have, the other one. I haven't worn it for a while.
Well, I don't know this one. I don't think you've told me about this one. Or it could have been you did and I wasn't paying attention.
No, I don't believe I've ever brought it up.
Which happens all the time.
I have to wear a costume. Okay, so I'll go as Dave. Hi, my name is Dave.
Dave
I'll be that guy.
From the...
No, just put it...
you're just going as Dave.
Yeah.
Just put a name tag on. Well, who are you? I'm Dave.
Yeah, the old Jim Halpert special from The Office.
Is that what he did? He just put a name tag on?
Yeah, and then I think one year he went as a 3-hole punch.
Didn't he go as Dwight?
3-hole punch Jim, yeah.
Or was that just a random day he pretended to be Dwight?
That was a random day. Now, speaking of Dwight, he went as, what was he? He was a robot from the future that was there to protect the Earth.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I forget the name of the robot, but it progressed through the years. They did a cold open with him progressing through his robot character.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh yeah, it was
Dwight from The Office had a robot character.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that at all. Wow.
And then remember one year Creed Bratton was the Joker.
All right. Yeah.
And then Dwight came in and Creed's outfit blew his away.
Oh, yeah. I still remember that. All right. Good stuff. That was Supersized Indiana Jones says that wasn't
Halloween. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be Halloween. Stupid me.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
We're in the Canadian Brewhouse studio. Pizza Sunday is back at the Canadian Brewhouse. After 4 p.m., grab an 8-inch 2-topping pizza for just $9.99. Wash it down with $6.99 doubles and $1 off Bud Light. Tankards, Oilers, and Rangers coming up tonight. Some other notes that might be pertinent to the game this evening. When we look at the special teams, it is the Oilers still with a very good power play, 4th in the NHL, 30%. The Rangers power play, and you asked Dave Maloney a great question about this yesterday. They have talent on the power play, not cashing in, 14.3%, just 4 power play goals. That is 27th in the National Hockey League. Didn't he say they basically don't move the puck quickly enough?
Yeah.
The PK for the Rangers, quite good, 89.3%. That's 5th in the NHL. The Oilers PK doing okay. It's at 82.1%. That is 13th. The Rangers only scoring 2.18 goals per game. Remember, they were shut out 3 times at home earlier in the season. The Oilers exactly a goal per game better at 3.18. Goals against, Rangers quite good, 2.36. The Oilers are above 3 at 3.09. The Rangers' leading scorer is their defenseman. And as Chet Palmer told you, the Oilers are going fox hunting tonight. He has 9 points in 11 games. Panarin is their highest scoring forward with 7 points. For the Oilers, McDavid has 14 points in 11 games. Draisaitl at 13, 8 of them goals. Nugent Hopkins with 12 points in 11 games. The Oilers' highest scoring defenseman is Evan Bouchard, 3 assists last game, so he's picking it up a bit. 7 points in 11 games, though he's still stuck at a -6. The Skinner versus Shesterkin is the goaltending matchup. What's your level of optimism, belief, certainty, whatever you want to call it, that the Oilers will actually, that they actually took this, they actually maybe shook off the cobwebs against Utah is a good way to put it.
That's a great question. Because I don't know what that level should be at. I guess if I was cautiously optimistic, I'd put it at 50%. Optimistic that they can continue on that style of play, which actually isn't much of a style. It's just playing hockey the way you're supposed to.
That's true.
But you've seen it before where then they have a great reaction in a game and then they come out flat. That's been a problem that has been surrounding this team, not just this year, but in years past, is that they come out flat. So I guess 50%, Reid. I don't know. What do you think? Do you honestly think they can carry that over?
Yeah. Like I said, I think the way Ekholm put it. Now I still have my concerns about the team as a whole, but I hope now we're at least going to see them execute the fundamental pillars of hockey a little bit better.
Do you?
I think when Ekholm came out and said enough is enough.
Yeah.
And they kind of felt a little embarrassed at how often they turned the puck over in that first period. Hopefully they get out of that funk.
We should start calling him Mr. Ekholm. You know what I mean? Like if he's going to be the dad of the team,
he kind of is the dad of the team, yeah. There was a question that came up from a listener last game when I was listening to the GCL Diesel Oil Stream post-game show. Tom and Cass were talking about this. Benny was on as well. Ike Howard has 2 goals in 10 games. He plays .952 per game. Matt Savoie has yet to score a goal. He has 1 assist. He's playing 13-10. And, somebody wrote in and said Howard's is more productive than Savoie and has a better two-way game. I don't think that. Well, he's more productive. You can't argue with the stats. Savoie's had a couple close calls. You're hoping these guys continue to grow.
Yeah, but
I don't think there's any comparison in the two-way game, though. And I think the way the coach deploys them is evidence of that. I think Savoie gets time on the penalty kill as well. I think the two-way game is advantage Savoie.
Agreed.
And that's why he's used the way he's used.
Yeah. I mean, but think of why Ike Howard wasn't brought in here to be a dynamic two-way player, was he? Ike Howard was brought in here he's supposed to score goals.
Yeah.
And he's done that now twice.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not, I think, I don't know if there would be a, hey, pat on the back, you're doing great, or you should be criticized. I think it's just going the way you would expect. Maybe a little bit more offense. But Savoie's been around the puck a lot too. Savoie should, I don't like saying this. He should have a goal by now. But he's been around the net. He's been around the puck quite a bit. And I get the sense that Knoblauch trusts Savoie's full ice game more than he does Ike Howard.
There's the word. Yeah. And I think Savoie's been fairly good on the forecheck. I think there's some growth needed there if he's going to continue to be a full-time NHLer. But I think he's kind of been noticeable in every area of the ice. I'm not saying Howard is a liability defensively, but you're right. Trusted. Savoie is trusted more, and that's why he plays more.
Yeah.
Howard, good for him for the goals he got. I mean, that's a good finish. I mean, yes.
Where did both goals come from?
He's
6 feet in front of the net.
He was a little further out against Ottawa. But remember, he made a smart play and hung back just a little bit to make himself. But he's in the slot.
Put the brakes on.
Put the
opened
brakes
up the pass.
in. Makes himself available. And then, last game he's open, but you still got to finish. You still got to make the good shot.
And you still got to be there.
Yes.
Right? So Heady plays
gotta get there
both times.
Let's do a limerick here. This one is from Bronco Nick, emailing Reid at EdmontonSportsTalk.com, Jay at EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Blue Jays are within one of the championship. Watching this unfold has been a trip. Oilers play Rangers. I miss perfect strangers. I hate the state of a parsnip. Pretty good. Nice nonsensical ending.
Are you anti-parsnip?
I don't know if I've had a lot of parsnip in my life.
I get a lot of those snips mixed up. Isn't there other snips?
Well, there's a turnip.
Turnip, yeah, that's right. So a parsnip is a creamy white root vegetable, similar in appearance to a pale carrot.
Yeah, I think I've had them like maybe baked or something like that.
I think baked they would be lovely.
They're not bad, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I miss Perfect Strangers too.
Was that the show with Bulky?
Bulky.
I never watched that. Who were the actors in that?
Wasn't it they were brothers? Well, no, they were roommates.
They were roommates.
But it's almost like they were perfect
and
strangers.
The one guy was some form Bronson Pinchot and Mark Lynn Baker. See, I think this was a show that was on ITV, so we had to turn the aerial to get it. So we only turned the aerial for Oilers games.
Yeah, I liked Perfect Strangers.
When Bronson Pinchot played Bulky Bartokamos, is that how you say it? I don't know how they said it, but that kind of made him famous. So what was the character? Where was he from?
Mediterranean island Mypos, which is a fictional island. Okay, so there you go. Now we have touched on a lot today. We've talked Oilers. We've talked Blue Jays. Touch them all.
We've talked Koob's birthday. We've talked libraries at the U of A. We've talked a little Perfect Strangers, and we still have 2 hours left. The off-topic topic, by the way. Speaking of the Koob, for William Hoff, what is something you have of note, maybe a story behind it or something interesting, that is older than the Koob? Koob, you were born in what year?
2003.
To the year 2003.
I think the Devils won the Cup that year.
I believe you're right. They would have already won it, though. The 03-04 season would have been Tampa Bay over Calgary.
I've never looked at it that way. Yeah, I usually look at the...
You would have been born during the 04-05 season. But the calendar year, yes, you're right. It was the Devils. Devils. That was Devils over Ducks, was it not? With Jaguar on the losing team winning the Conn Smythe.
Jean-Sebastien Jaguar.
Yeah. Why are you? Did somebody win mystery player?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just so nervous about somebody winning
in the other year, but
I don't look ahead to the season. I usually look at the year that it's one. But
I think he's talking about when you were conceived.
Yeah. You might have been.
That's 9 months back from yesterday.
The other part.
Oh, that would still be in 2004,
I was an early baby,
wouldn't it? Yeah.
No, he was born in 2003
or 2003.
No, that would have been in 2002.
What year is it?
2025.
Yeah. Jeez.
God, Reid.
Oh my gosh.
Wake up.
But what's 9 months back from he's still.
I was a preemie though. I would have been like
conceived and
June. You were saying, never mind. I'm an idiot.
It would have been different.
Yeah. I'm an idiot.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
you're a very smart man.
Like Nate the Builder says, Jay, you're an idiot. No, he didn't say that. He says, I think that it's Recyclops costume that Dwight Schrute did. That is correct.
Oh, geez.
Adam in Quebec City says, identity theft is a crime, Jim.
It certainly is. I watched The Office a few years ago. I don't remember all the jokes.
Beaumont Dusty, hey guys, just got in the truck from my drive home. Has there been any mystery player clues as of yet?
Clue number 2 is right now.
What was clue number 1, Reid?
Dodgers.
Clue number 1, Dodgers. Clue number 2.
Hudson's Canada's Pub mystery athlete of the game. You're trying to win a $25 gift card. Clue number 2 is Yankees. So clue number 1 is Dodgers. Clue number 2 is Yankees. Doesn't get more basic than that. 2 of the most famous franchises. Well, I've said too much. Or have I? Dodgers, Yankees are the 2 clues. Give us a thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube. We're almost at 50 already. We want to get to 100.
Click. Must you click? Please click. Must you click? You must click. Thumb.
Do not be a pleasure delayer. Every time we get to 100 thumbs up, a centaur gets his wings.
Oh, cute.
All right.
Waddy in Cloverdale adds that Perfect Strangers, he says they were cousins.
Who? Perfect Strangers were cousins.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. You can tell me anything about that show. I'd probably believe it. No, that's a good point. Okay. Give us a thumbs up on YouTube. The 2 clues in Hudson's Canada's Pub mystery athlete of the game, Dodgers and Yankees. You must text your guesses to 780-218-9999. Do not post in the nasty chat. We're going to ignore guesses there, and you may just be helping other people win when you want to win yourself, though there is a maximum of 3 guesses per phone number. 4 o'clock break, and then it's the Alberta Blue Cross courageous moment. And where are they going to put Springer in the lineup tomorrow?
The Lock Shop.
It was as masterful a performance on the mound as we've ever seen. I mean, there's a number of things that he did that no one has ever done before. The strikeout numbers for a rookie in the World Series puts him just below 3 guys that did it way back in the day. Let's not overlook who he was pitching against. A team, the most expensive team ever created, with the greatest player of all time.
The Lock Shop, weekday mornings at 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation. With options for every style and budget, open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
You've always known GCL Diesel as the experts in diesel fuel systems. But did you know that GCL is also your source for turbochargers and turbo repair? As a turbo supplier for Garrett, Borg Warner, and Wholesat, GCL can provide genuine original equipment turbos at wholesale prices. Whether it's diesel, gas, natural gas, or performance, we can provide you with the turbo or custom repair you require. Turbo questions? We've got turbo answers. Visit us in the West End or online at GCLDiesel.com. GCL Diesel, turbochargers, understood.
Get ready for a feast like no other. 40-ounce steak night is back this November at the Canadian Brewhouse. Sink your teeth into a hand-cut 40-ounce ribeye with all the fixins for just $49.99. Tickets available now in store or at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Hi, Dennis from Weiss Johnson here, and we're excited to be partnering up with the Nielsen Show and have a special deal exclusive for Nielsen Show listeners. Get 10% off any new Trane furnace, air conditioner, or heat pump installation from now until the end of October. Bundle a furnace with an AC or heat pump and get 25% off the package price. Get your home comfort now for all seasons with Weiss Johnson and Trane. Trane, it's hard to stop a train. Visit WJSportsTalk.com today.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
From E-Town, the Oilers and Rangers drop the puck. Edmonton going with 11 forwards, 7 defensemen with Stuart Skinner in between the pipes. Tune into the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson preview the game. That goes live at 6. right here on EST. From Winnipeg, former Blackhawk Jonathan Taves of the Jets faces his former team for the first time. Elsewhere, the Canucks and Blues matchup, while the Stars and Lightning clash. Jamie Benn playing in game number 1000. Out east, the Blue Jays are expected to welcome back George Springer tomorrow as Toronto hopes to win the Commissioner's Trophy in Game 6 of the World Series. Springer missing the last 2 games with a right oblique injury. In Miami, the Ravens and Dolphins go toe-to-toe. Lamar Jackson back in action for Baltimore. He missed the last 3 games with a hamstring injury. Catch the game alongside Lieutenant Eric down at Selly's Sports Bar and Lounge at Central Casino on Fort Road. And on the court, the Wizards and Thunder tip off. The Heat and Spurs dance while Charlotte plays host to Orlando on a 4-game NBA slate. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. Hour 2 of the Reid Wilkins Show starts right now.
There is a National Hockey League game at Rogers Place tonight. It's the Edmonton Oilers hosting the New York Rangers. The Oilers will go with the same lineup that beat the Utah Mammoth 6-3 back on Tuesday. Game 2 of the Oilers' 3-game homestand. They will host the Chicago Blackhawks coming up on Saturday. Will that game be up against Game 7 of the World Series, or at least part of it? I was saying yesterday how there was an audible cheer from the stands last night when the Blue Jays, or not last night, 2 nights ago when the Blue Jays won Game 4. People were clearly following on their phones or on social media or however you can do it. I wonder if that would affect people going to the Oilers game Saturday. If there was Game
0
7.
chance.
You think people still go to the Oilers game and follow baseball on their phones?
If you've got tickets, you're going. You can follow on your phone.
True.
Technology. Hey, you know who will be at the game on Saturday night?
Who?
Your co-host.
You're going.
I'm going.
Nice. Where are you sitting? Can you say?
Sure. I'm sitting in a theater box.
Now, are there TVs in there? Have you been in there before?
Yes.
So you could put the Blue Jays game on the TV, I would assume.
Their TV's up behind.
Oh, they're out in like the...
Yeah. I'll just put it on my phone.
Right.
I'm going with my cousins, and they've all been following along. So it'll be fun. Now, is it not true you're going to come say hi to me?
I'll try if I can get into that area.
You're going to acknowledge that you know me in public?
In public. Well,
Wow.
with your family. I mean... Gonna make you seem like a
No.
big deal.
I'm taking you out to the concourse, buddy.
No, we're not going on the concourse.
Oh, I'm kidnapping you.
No, here's the thing. I'm fine being seen with you in public.
Mm-hmm.
I can't function. It's too much for me now. I'm so spoiled. I fully admit this. I'm so spoiled from being at media level. If I'm in a crowd, and it's not I'm above this. It's just I can't do it anymore.
Well,
I do it at Elks games. I guess I'm in a different mindset at Oilers games.
Yes,
I'm going there as part of my profession.
Yes,
I don't want to navigate through people and get hot dog smell on me.
Mm. Well, I look forward to seeing.
Have you been in this theater box before?
Yes.
So they have it.
Yes.
And these are the 4-seaters.
They are 4 seats.
And they're up behind, for the context for people, they are behind the Oilers net, up above the second. But they're on either side of the Sportsnet club.
Where Gene does his hits from in the intermission.
Right.
That's essentially a theater box. They're surrounded by that. They're on either side of Gene.
But he's in the Sportsnet club.
No, he's in the theater box.
He's a theater box
Yes.
level. But the Sportsnet club is at that end of the rink, too.
It's above it.
It's above the theater boxes?
Yes.
I thought the theater boxes were beside them.
No.
Oh, interesting.
They're above. Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen a cut of beef that big as I've seen in the theater box. Because when you go for a theater box, that's why I get spoiled here too, is it's a full buffet. You go there early.
Right.
So we'll be there probably 6:30 for an 8 o'clock game so we can eat, enjoy it. But it is
a night
spread.
out.
Well, yeah.
Is April going?
Negative.
This is you and the cousins.
Yep.
How many cousins?
3 others.
3. Are they siblings?
2 are.
And then there's another cousin involved.
Correct.
That's pretty cool. So here's the thing. I may not be allowed into that area, right? Because you probably have to have a ticket.
Not true. I've seen other members of the media in that area.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So if I say I'm coming to meet somebody.
Yes. Well, and Reid, with the theater box, there's 4 seats. But my cousin who owns the theater box, if you were at the game and he saw you, he could say, hey, come up here. You are allowed 2 people to visit you.
Oh, so I can be a visitor.
You can be a visitor.
Yeah. Smitty the Welder says, well, it sure sounds like you are too good for us. Well, I understand why you would say that, but that's not how I feel. I'm just saying that the dynamic for me of going to an Oilers game is that I am doing things related to my profession. So I'm not in the mindset of that I have to line up and that there's going to be concession stuff and I'm going to be shoulder to shoulder with other people. I fully admit I'm spoiled to go to the game. I'm very lucky to do what I do. But when it comes to an Oilers game, I'm not in that mindset.
True.
I go to a concert, I go to an Elks game, and I have season tickets to the Elks. It's different. I'm in the mindset I'm going to
be entertained,
enjoy it.
Yes.
It's something I'm paying for.
I got what you're saying. I think Smitty's just trying to angle for
he is giving me a little bit of trouble, but I understand. I understand a lot of people, wouldn't like that we have a comfortable setup.
Why? Who's going to give Reid's Reid?
I am.
Dan? Can't be him.
Can't be him.
No. So you've got to watch the game from a good seat.
Well, I'm very high up.
That's good.
Yeah, very high up.
And see things unfold like it used to be at Commonwealth. Till they stole our hearts.
What do you mean?
Shut down the upper deck.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't sit in the upper deck at Commonwealth.
I love the
We're
upper deck.
about 3/4 of the way up the lower deck. You can see pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to sit really low down at football or hockey for that matter.
For me, football, the higher, I wouldn't be in the top row, but you get me 10 rows up in the upper deck.
Well, that's the perfect spot.
That is the honey hole. Yes.
Okay. 780-218. 99.99 is the afternoon inbox presented by River Crew Resort and Casino, home of the kitchen restaurant. Sundays and Mondays, 50% off the entire menu. Sundays and Mondays, 5 p.m. until close. Steve says, Reid, have you ever accidentally bumped your microphone into a player's mouth or chin you were interviewing? Probably. I don't know if that would necessarily stand out. Yeah. Nothing ever has come of it if I have done that. I don't know what else to say. I'm sure it's happened in 25 years.
Probably
of doing interviews. Sometimes you're squished in there.
Lurking away.
I'm not lurking. I'm working. I should get a t-shirt. Not lurking, working. Or I'll hold up a sign.
Yeah.
I'll go stand behind somebody and be across from the
Dude,
TSN
if you
camera
did that-
so Jay can see it. Hey, Jay, not lurking, working.
Oh, if you did that,
Anchor boy,
it would be legendary. I know you would never.
No, we could find a way
But
to
if
do
you
it.
did, it would be legendary.
In the Oilers dressing room, it would be a little weird. Like the player would have to be in on it, and they wouldn't want to be in on it.
Right. Not post game.
Yeah, it would have to be a off day.
Maybe. Okay, let's work on that.
And it would have to be. It would have to. So Dave Parker is Ryan Rashog's. He's the TSN camera. I shouldn't say he's Rashog's camera person.
He is.
makes it sound like he's subservient to Rashog, but he is TSN's camera person, often paired with Ryan Rashog, who is the reporter. So I'd have to be directly across from Parker, and I'd have to have something that said, "Hey Jay, not lurking, working."
Even if you got a pin or
Like a big novelty button.
a button on your jacket,
Right.
that would be good.
Give us a thumbs up if you're taking us in on YouTube. Oilers Rangers tonight at 7 o'clock. Edmonton Sports Talk is presented by Play Alberta. Gaming made easy anytime, anywhere. With Play Alberta, you have a full casino experience right at your fingertips. Play from your phone, tablet, or computer whenever works for you. Download the Play Alberta app today and get started with a $50 casino bonus. Just deposit $50 with the promo code EST Casino. Play smart, play local, and remember to use your game sense. So the Blue Jays will try to win the World Series tomorrow at Rogers Center. Of course, in 92, they won in Atlanta. In 93, they won at home over the Philadelphia Phillies. We are going to go to our courageous moment for Alberta Blue Cross. Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers dental, health, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed just for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that is right for you. The Savage story is just remarkable. He has started 8 Major League Baseball games, 5 of them in the playoffs, and in a couple of the playoff games, he's hit double-digit strikeouts.
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
Obviously, everybody's heard about his rise from Single A, Major A, or what do they call it? Single A, Double A, Triple A,
right?
High A. So he went from Single A in Dunedin to High A for the Vancouver Canadians in May.
Right.
Then he went to the Double A New Hampshire Fisher Cats in June. Then in August, he went to the Triple A Buffalo Bisons. In September, he ended up with the Blue Jays. So from May till September, he went through 4 different teams on his way to the big leagues.
Right.
Just an incredible journey.
And for him to be that good.
Well, 10th rookie since 05 to have gone through all Single A, Double A, Triple A in the same season as his MLB debut. It doesn't happen that often. But just such command, Reid. I mean, he was just in the zone. And he was talking after the game about his splitter.
Yeah.
How he had the right grip on it, how he didn't have it in the first game he pitched. So this was essentially a brand new pitch that all this lineup was seeing, and he was taking them down one by one. That picture of him, making Ohtani take a knee and his helmet falling off. You know what I liken that to in a classic fight of good versus evil, where the good person finally, glances the bad person with their sword,
right?
And the evil person looks at his hand and says, "Oh," and it's like, "Oh, you realize that person bleeds too."
Yeah,
that was what that picture.
That's a great way to put it. That was a great way to put it.
I can do that. But think about this, Reid. That was essentially this. It was the second longest game in World Series history. 18 innings
for playing time. Yes,
right. And then last night, did we not witness the fastest game, the shortest game? The first 2 pitches of the game were off the bat and out of the park. 2-0.
2 of the first 3. Yeah,
2 of the first 3. How many runs did the Blue Jays need? The game was won.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
The game was won in the first 3 pitches. This is also a series in one of the games went 18 innings. Right?
Right.
And the Blue Jays, that's why I honestly, Reid, I think this is over tomorrow.
I hope so.
I think it's over tomorrow because the Blue Jays are hitting the ball. They're getting on base. The Dodgers, really, the only thing that they have done this series is hit home runs.
Well, and Buck and Schulman were saying that the other night, that the Dodgers have never scored more than 2 runs in an inning. Obviously, they're very good, but they haven't put together that rally. And the Jays have had a couple of rallies in which they haven't hit home runs, right? Or they've got runners on base and then hit a home run. Or a couple of games they've hit a home run and then still scored another run after that by chipping away. And they were given the stats late in the game yesterday. What did the Blue Jays out hit them by almost 20 hits in the series? Mm-hmm. But it's not over. Baseball's got tight margins, but the Blue Jays have been very, very good. The only thing, you hope they aren't already celebrating in their own minds. They probably aren't. I don't think they are.
I don't think this is the kind of team that does that.
Yeah.
When you have a Max Scherzer in the locker room, a guy that's been there, done it, he knows how to handle these situations. That's why you bring a player like him in.
Right.
To handle exactly from game end. You get on the plane, sure, yeah, you enjoy that, but then it's, hey, this job is not done. If we let off the gas 1 iota, that gives them a chance to squeak in the door.
Yeah.
Let's close it.
Someone asking in the Nasty Chat about Savage pitching again in this series. I would think the only way that would be possible is if it goes 7 games and if something is
not starting pitching, though.
No, he won't start another game.
No.
If game 7, anything's going to be on the table. If he felt good enough and they needed something, you never know. But yeah, he's not going to start another game.
It's Yamamoto tomorrow for the Dodgers.
Right, and Gausman for the Jays. And did they say Scherzer for sure in game 7? I assume it would be.
Well, it would be, empty the chamber in game 7
well,
if
I
it
would
went
think,
there.
Yeah, I would think Bieber would be available, obviously.
So let me ask you this. Let's say they get to Yamamoto.
Yeah.
And Yamamoto's not going 9 which is absurd anyways. The guy is a freak.
Yeah, he did it once, but
let's say he gets to 7.
Yeah.
Do they bring in Ohtani? Take him out of the rotation.
Do you think do I think the Dodgers have Ohtani pitch tomorrow?
Yes.
So he pitched game 4
in relief.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
So he started game 4.
Yes.
Oh, I never even thought of that. Because their bullpens.
What if they're down? What if it's
either.
3-1? Right? And they want to have their best pitchers coming out of the bullpen. But is Ohtani not one of them?
They had a couple guys throw well in the long game, right? That maybe weren't expected to.
But then you saw what happened last night. Was it Fernandez or Hernandez? He's got smoke, but he can't control the ball.
Yeah, true. He could throw 102, but where's it going?
So that'll be interesting to watch. But the Blue Jays got to get to him, the Yamamoto.
Yeah.
Which this guy seems like he could throw in his sleep.
So Springer is available tomorrow. So Schneider played left. Straw came into left field. You know, Guerrero's playing for... No, Bichette DH'd yesterday. He did get a hit. His mobility looks quite limited. Would you just simply put Springer back in at DH?
Well, what's Springer's mobility?
Like, you want Bichette playing the field? Probably not.
But what's Springer's total mobility?
Well,
we don't know that.
Yeah.
Honestly, given how that rotation worked, I'd run it back.
You do the same lineup?
Yes, sir.
Now, did he say, I got to double check the tweet here.
I guess if you have someone like Springer, you probably got to, insert them into the lineup, right?
George Springer is expected to return to the lineup. So not just available to play, not just cleared to play, expected to return.
So then you'd have to put him in the leadoff position.
Well, I think you would put him in his same spot. So Bichette was the DH yesterday. Do you just take Bichette out and then you have a pretty good bat as a pinch hitter if needed? Is that the easiest thing to do? Or do you play Bichette in the field? Or maybe you take Bichette out as well and put somebody else in?
I don't know what they're going to do there.
Good problem to have.
But it is. It is. Springer's obviously not 100%. Bichette's clearly not 100%.
Correct.
I guess you'd have to talk to your medical staff and see which of these two guys can go, because you could have another close game tomorrow night. Yeah.
It's fun to talk about.
What a World Series, huh?
I mean, if the Jays came out and just, it doesn't even have to be a blowout. Even if they just won 4-1 or something just controlled that's the last 2 games they've controlled. They've always felt like they've been in control. That'd be incredible.
My brother-in-law,
good guy,
he says no chance Ohtani pitches. They got to him too easily. And he says I think Springer goes in a DH, Bichette off the bench.
I would probably do that. Have Bichette on the bench.
That's a certified baseball guy.
If he needs.
So.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. He actually is certified. Formally certified?
I believe he has
a baseball certificate?
I believe he has his baseball certification. I don't know.
Great. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you are watching on YouTube. We want to try to get to, the thumbs were good early and people have been slowing down lately.
Thumb.
Give us that thumb. Let's get to 100. Do not be a pleasure delayer. Don't wait. Go into YouTube. If you haven't clicked the thumbs up, do it. If you have clicked the thumbs up, then click the share button and send the link to the show off to somebody else and say, hey, check these guys out. They're having a good time. They're talking the big stories like Oilers and Blue Jays. They're having some laughs along the way. So we want to keep growing our audience. Got an email here from Library Pat. You were asking about the libraries at the U of A, he says. The first library job I had in Edmonton was at Rutherford Library many years ago. There are indeed 2 Rutherford libraries, north and south. Rutherford South is the older one. It was the original library at the U of A. North was built much later and is considerably larger. Pat also says if you need any additional info on U of A libraries, please ask. Pat, we appreciate that. I honestly can't imagine what else I would want to know. Which one has more asbestos?
Yeah. Which one's haunted? One of them's gone.
Oh, yeah, I think probably one of them's haunted. Chances are. Do you want to do the third clue now?
We must.
Hudson's Canada's pub mystery athlete of the game. You're trying to win a $25 GC. You must text in 780-218-9999, River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. The third clue is World Series. So the clues so far, Dodgers, Yankees, World Series. There is a chance someone gets it now, I think. You don't think so, eh?
I can't doubt this listener viewership. They're pretty witty.
They are pretty smart. But
they can put stuff together.
They're good at doing some book figuring. Some book learning. Oilers will go 11 and 7 tonight. 11 forward, 7D. Here's head coach Kris Knoblauch. I am muted.
We've
there
got
we go.
enough forwards that can double shift, get a little more ice time. I think we've got enough specialty players for penalty kill power play that you don't need that extra forward. We did it the other day. We're doing it today. I'm not sure we're going to do it Saturday. But something that I find getting all the forwards involved in the game, it's much easier actually with 11 than it is 12, just with the players that we have right now. So we'll try it for a while, and it was something I was thinking about in the summertime that would work better for the flow and getting everyone involved. Because with Leon and Connor taking up as much ice time as they do on separate lines, their third and fourth line kind of get iced out, and maybe it's only one or whatever it is, but I feel that it's easier managing the bench with the forwards. And now on the flip side, it's more difficult for the defenseman, not having a regular partner and having that seventh guy and trying to work him in makes it a little more difficult on the back end for sure. So we're just trying to figure out what's best for our group.
Well, it worked the other night, and the Oilers going with the exact same lineup. They take on the Rangers at 7. We will have the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show at 6, hosted by Tom Gazzola. Our Pasta Pantry Athlete of the Week is coming up in about 20 minutes. He's going to go very, very high in the 2026 NHL Draft, and we have buying or selling for Damon Bunting next.
Stuart Skinner gets a start for the Oilers as they ice 11 forwards and 7 defensemen hosting the Rangers. Edmonton shutting out New York 2-0 in their last matchup, with Tom Gazzola and Ben Thompson previewing today's game during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show live at 6 right here on EST. 10 other games on tap around the NHL. Nashville and Philly drop the puck. Tampa Bay takes on the Stars, while Ottawa and Calgary matchup. No Zane Parekh or Connor Zary for the Flames. Zary as a healthy scratch. Parekh with a mild ailment. Meanwhile, George Springer is expected to return for the Blue Jays after missing the last 2 games of the World Series with an oblique injury. Jays and Dodgers play Game 6 tomorrow. Toronto up 3-2 in the series. And Lamar Jackson is back for the Ravens. He's been sidelined for the past 3 games with a hamstring injury. They kick off against Miami at 6:15. Join Lieutenant Eric down at Sally's Sports Bar and Lounge at Century Casino on Fort Road for the game. 4 games in the association. It's the Warriors and Bucks battling. Washington visiting OKC while the Spurs and Heat hit the court. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and surrounding areas since '93. They have doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff today at Windsor Plywood Leduc. Buying or selling for Damon Bunting up next on The Reid Wilkins Show. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Dude, I think you beat a team that just won 7 in a row at home. Your captain has 2, Leon has 2. You get 2 from your defense core. You put 6 on the board. Like, I don't know if that's like going to be a monumental turning point or something. Turn around and have the last 40 like they did. Every team needs a spark in your first probably 4 to 6 weeks of the season. Like, there's something that's going to happen along the way that's maybe going to change your trajectory.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
River Cree Resort and Casino proudly welcomes one of today's hottest country stars, Dallas Smith.
Love you like a man.
CCMA award winner, countless chart-topping hits. Dallas Smith, November 1st in the venue.
How do you miss me? Yeah. Baby, how do you miss me?
Hurry, get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
Since 1952, William Huff has been the heartbeat of Edmonton's advertising world. From humble beginnings to a citywide powerhouse, we've been the go-to for signage from print to design and installation. Partnering with Edmonton's top sports franchises and major events, we've helped shape the city's global reputation. Our secret? Unmatched customer service, decades of experience, and a passion for excellence we call the William Huff Advantage. Visit us online at williamhuff.com.
All right, great to have you tuning in. It's 4:32. He's Jay, I'm Reid. Edmonton Sports Talk presented by Play Alberta, and we are in the Canadian Brewhouse studio. Win big this football season at the Canadian Brewhouse. Score your shot at a trip to the Super Bowl, weekly prizes, and more, plus $1 off Budweiser and Bud Light tankards. Details at thecanadianbrewhouse.com. The Oilers play at 7 o'clock against the New York Rangers. Skinner and Shesterkin is the goaltending matchup in that one as the Oilers go for their second consecutive victory. They have not lost in regulation on home ice, 3-0-1 at Rogers Place so far this season. All right, we'll have a little bit here from Adam Henrique, who played career game number 1,000 last week. He's going to be honored before the game tonight. He has these thoughts on the New York Rangers.
I mean, they do everything well. They got a lot of talent over there. They work and play fast too. You see Sam McCarrick dicing up through the middle of their zone a lot, so got to keep an eye out for him tonight. But a challenge, and they're coming off a big win in the middle of a road trip, so we're gonna have to have our A game tonight.
He scored last night too, right?
He's a heck of a player. Okay.
Yeah,
maybe he brought me some maple syrup. I don't know.
Sam Carrick, what is it? The Carrick brothers maple syrup. We interviewed him about that when he was traded here. A couple years ago. So, yeah, he's been looking good for the Rangers in a depth role. Big game coming up tonight at Rogers Place. When we did our jersey rankings last year, did I not put the Rangers number one? I believe my top three were Rangers, Canadians, Kraken.
I had Rangers high as well. I didn't put them one. I put Detroit one.
Which I had in the 20s.
Last.
Oh, no, I didn't have them last.
Pretty close.
I had them 20-something, 27th or something.
Close, Reid.
Darn Clutin' close to last, yeah. I think my top five was Rangers, Canadians, Kraken, Panthers, Oilers. I think was my top five for jerseys.
I don't know.
Who was your number one?
Detroit.
You had Detroit number one?
I believe. Yeah. Library Pat.
But do you spill ketchup on the floor and think that's the nicest stain I've ever seen?
In the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999. You can chime in there. He says, I'm admittedly guessing, but I would say the Rutherford North likely has more asbestos. Rutherford South can be kind of spooky. Not sure about haunted, but maybe. Definitely more ambiance in the South. Thank you.
Oh, that's good to know.
And nobody's gotten the mystery athlete, Reid.
All right. Well, are there any? I don't want you to give any wrong guesses, but are there any guesses that you would consider interesting?
Wow.
Anybody on the right path?
Sure. Well,
sort of.
All of them are. I mean, really.
Well, could apply to the clues.
Just not the right
but still,
one.
somebody could be dancing around it and not know they're dancing around it.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. Well, we got another clue coming up in a bit.
Yeah, there was a particular guess that's been guessed a lot.
Oh, really?
Do you care to guess who the guess is?
Should we give out? But that's a clue, though, if we give out a wrong answer. No, we won't do it.
Yeah,
We'll do it. We'll do it at the end. The give out the wrong guesses, because somebody might still be thinking about guessing that person, right? And then that helps them. So we got to try to be as fair as possible.
That have already guessed said player too, right? It would hurt them.
Exactly.
I agree. You're right.
Buying or selling for Damon Bunting, a consistent top-producing realtor in the greater Edmonton area for over 18 years. He and his team would love to help you find that right home or make the move from your current home. Community-driven, he understands what it takes to make a difference in our city. Check him out, DamonBunting.com, Instagram handle, Damon Bunting Real Estate. Is he coming in to see us next week?
Yeah, we just got to figure out the date. And he's bringing gifts, I've heard.
Oh, to give away? Or for us?
To give away.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be incredible.
He's a wonderful man.
Buying or selling. I guess this is kind of an either or. Now, I'm going to kind of use a weird phrase here. But the biggest stud position in sports. Like you're the alpha. Like you're the guy. Much of what happens revolves around you. Quarterback or starting pitcher. Or maybe the thing is, okay, Jay, for a season, I can give you the power. All of a sudden, you would have the physique and ability to play this position for a season. Would you want to be a starting quarterback or like you're a good one or a great one? Starting quarterback or a pitcher?
Okay, can we clarify a few things?
Sure.
Are they both equally paid? Pay does not come into this.
No, pay does not come into it.
And we're assuming that they're going to go through the season healthy.
Well, you'd have to play the position, but yeah, you wouldn't suffer a debilitating injury, but you did go through the strains of a season.
I'm biased.
Yeah.
But I would have a hard time, though. Like, baseball's a long season.
Yeah.
I think it's too long as a viewer. Can't imagine traveling around as a player, being away from your family, all that. Football's a much shorter season. And I'm biased. I'm a football guy.
Yeah.
So starting quarterback is, I mean, if you can command the game, if you are a dual threat quarterback, not like a Brock Purdy, but like a real dual threat quarterback.
Yeah.
Then I think that is the primo position. Like if you're Patrick Mahomes, I'm not saying he's out of his prime, but like, Super Bowl Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Throwing across his body, no looks. That's fun. You're pretty badass.
See, I think I would say starting pitcher just because, man, oh man, like going to that mound and if you could do what Savage did last night, even in some of your starts. I mean, he had the Dodgers in his back pocket. Like you saw their faces.
Yep.
Like you see, even Freeman, I know Betts has been struggling in this series, but there was that one at bat where Freeman swung and missed, and it looked like, okay, just get me out of here already.
Yep.
That'd be quite the feeling going in. Now you're not playing in every game. I mean, you could go 22-5 as a starting pitcher and still be on the worst team in the league, right? You never know, but man, oh man, like just going out there and just being in command. There's something to that.
Oh, absolutely. I just think that the quarterback brings more of a team emphasis into that position. You need your teammates. You need your O-lineman to block. You need your running back to chip. You need your receivers to get open. There's a lot more of a team aspect. In that instance, I understand you need your infielders and outfielders to defend. But if you're commanding the ball and you're striking people out, I get that. That's a pretty, and baseball players, true, as well. They don't have helmets on too, so you're a lot more likely, I guess, to be noticed. Nobody would have known who Trey The Savage was. He can't now walk around the streets of Toronto.
Oh, you're saying walking? Yeah.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes, I guess, is different. But if you're talking a college stud quarterback, they could probably travel abroad and not many people would know them.
Yeah, this is a fun one. Mex actually says he'd want to be a closer before a starter. I mean, that can be a pretty imposing position as well. Corbin says he would also be a closer, because he'd get an epic intro. Like, who is that, Rivera? Indiana Jones says a QB cannot win a game by themselves. A starting pitcher can. More notoriety when a pitcher pops off than a quarterback.
See, that. Yeah, I agree with that. That's why I think the team aspect for me is more appealing, more satisfying, more rewarding.
I have another one. I might move this and make it part of the afternoon debate as well. Did you have any buying or selling for me?
Sure didn't.
Okay, then I will do this one right now, and we can continue it later if we want, because we do have our athlete of the week coming up in about 5 or 6 minutes. It is Keaton Verhoeff from the North Dakota Fighting Hawks, local guy, probably going to go, should go in the top 3 in the draft. So this is pretty cool. We're going to have him on. Okay, so you're a Blue Jays ticket holder.
Okay.
You're also a big fan of Halloween.
Yes.
You were going to go out on Halloween in costume, go to a party. Now you're going to go to the Blue Jays game. Do you wear the costume or do you wear your Blue Jays jersey?
Oh, no.
Buying or selling, this or that?
I'm selling. No jersey, no outfit.
Same with me.
The moment is too big. Yeah,
it's not a regular season game,
and I don't. I just want to wear what I've been wearing throughout the playoffs. Superstitions. Wear the hat. Wear the. You want to be a part. You want to complement the game, not distract from it.
Right.
For one, and I don't want to be sitting there. With my Kermit the Frog outfit bunching up on my leg.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to be comfortable there. So no, I could not. Oh gosh. I couldn't fathom.
I wonder how many people will wear. I mean, there will be people in costume tonight at the Oilers game. There's no doubt about that.
Sure.
I wonder how many people will wear their costume to the Blue Jays game tomorrow.
I mean, I'm not poo-pooing on wearing a costume. You asked what I would do.
Well, what would you do?
I couldn't. I just simply couldn't. I wouldn't be comfortable, and I need to be comfortable.
You're there to watch the game and hopefully enjoy. You want to say, I was there when the Blue Jays won the World Series, and I was dressed as Tinkerbell. Oh, I just gave away my costume for tomorrow.
Oh.
Crap.
El Presidente makes a good point. Your costume could be a baseball player.
Yeah, you could go as Joe Carter.
That would be kind of badass because it would be very, and it fit both roles. I saw some Blue Jays players or fans in LA in the crowd when they were panning the crowd. This one guy was dressed full head to toe in a baseball uniform with batting gloves on. He looked like he was 5'4" and 125 pounds soaking wet.
Did you see the guys? I think they were told to put their shirts on because they had Blue Jays on their chests. And
no, they weren't told to put their shirt on.
Yes, they were.
Why?
Because there's probably a rule that you got to wear a shirt. Because they quickly showed these guys, and it looked like a security
in LA.
It looked like a security person was talking to them, and then they panned the guys with the Blue Jays painted on their chests, and they were kind of smirking, and a couple of them were putting their shirts on.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, other people have said they noticed that as well.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Just in LA?
Yes, the game was in LA.
In LA? It's just hard to believe that would be like that.
Can you go shirtless at an Elks game or a Riverhawks game? I don't know.
Reid, you can go topless in a swimming pool in Edmonton.
Well, that's not a sporting event or a public venue for watching.
Yeah, it is. It's a public place. And I'm not just talking about guys.
Are you saying women can go topless at Edmonton pools?
Yes,
well,
apparently.
I didn't know that. Well, apparently, so you don't know for sure.
Well, Koob's shaking his head, nodding. Koob's pretty much the guy that runs the show.
Koob's got a list of everywhere you can go topless. What about Bonnie Doon? Bonnie Doon Mall? No? Okay.
No. That's off limits. That's too far.
Okay, well, we got a quick timeout. Pasta Pantry, Athlete of the Week, Keaton Verhoeff when we get back.
The Oilers and Rangers face off for the second and final time this season. The Oilers winning 2-0 in their first matchup. Edmonton going with 11 forward, 7 defensemen. Stuart Skinner in the crease. Catch the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Tom Gazzola and Ben Thompson tee up the game. Coverage starts at 6 o'clock right here on EST. Around the league, the Flames take on the Senators. Zane Parak and Connor Zary out for Calgary. Parak with a minor ailment. Zary as a healthy scratch. Plus, Matthew Barzal has been benched for tonight after being late for the team bus. He's out of the Islanders lineup as they battle the Hurricanes. For the Jays, George Springer is expected to return for Game 6 of the World Series. Springer missing the last 2 games against the Dodgers after suffering an injury to his right oblique in Game 3 of this series. NFL action, it's the 2-6 Dolphins hitting the field against the 2-5 Ravens. Lamar Jackson back for Baltimore with kickoff at 6:15. He's missed the last 3 games with a hamstring injury. Join Lieutenant Eric for the game at Sally's Sports Bar and Lounge at Central Casino on Fort Road. In the NBA, there's 4 games on tap, including the Magic and Hornets opening the night at 5 o'clock. The Athlete of the Week checks in next. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
The EST Hangout.
I'm just going to let you know, you're going to have so much fun at breakfast. And I've said this on this show before, I can tell you a million times what it's like, but until you experience it, go experience the festival, do everything. When you get there Thursday night, come see us. Saturday, get to the breakfast for 8 o'clock. You're my VIP, buddy, so you got to be then go have a nap. 4 o'clock, 4:30, you come back and go hard again.
Sounds lovely.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Canada is ready to party like it's 1993. That's right, the Blue Jays are back in the big one. Create space for your watch party with Sentinel Storage, official storage provider of the Toronto Blue Jays. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelstorage.ca.
The temperature may be dropping, but the action's heating up. Play Alberta is offering odds boosts on every Oilers game all season long. This is your chance to score big. And for a limited time only, our listeners get an exclusive $50 free bet when they deposit $50 using EST50. That's code EST50 for an exclusive $50 free bet. Alberta wins with Play Alberta. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, please use your game sense.
EST Afternoons.
The Oilers going 11-7 once again. Gager, do you like it?
I think the coach knows best. When you tell your kids to do something and they're not doing it, and then it takes you to go to extra measures to get them to do it, and they do it, I think you still got the short leash. He's laying it down for a few guys on the back end. Okay, you only played good for 2 periods.
EST Afternoons, weekday afternoons 1 to 3, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Where holiday cheer meets great beer. This season, celebrate at the Canadian Brewhouse. From plated dinners and festive buffets to casual pub-style parties, we've got the perfect space for your crew. Book your holiday party today at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
The Oil Stream.
When you take a look ahead and you go, hey, Janmark's still on IR. We're waiting for Hyman to come back right away here. And then, by the way, Kasperi Kapanen, who's on IR, will eventually need to come back. What will change? Where Noah Philp is right now, I'd be a little bit concerned. He might be going back down to minors. Curtis Lazar, they very sparingly use.
The Oil Stream, presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
All right, thanks a lot for joining us this afternoon. The Oilers host the Rangers at 7 o'clock at Rogers Place. Same lineup for the Oilers as from a couple of days ago. So once again, 11 forwards and 7 defensemen. The game is at 7. Our coverage, we got coverage all afternoon here, all day on Edmonton Sports Talk, but we have the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show coming up at 6, hosted by Tom Gazzola. He's on after the game as well with the postgame show. I'll be joining him for Reid's Read. Also talking a lot about the Blue Jays tomorrow. Can they win the World Series on their home diamond? Let's go right into the Pasta Pantry Athlete of the Week. Pasta Pantry, for over 30 years in Sherwood Park, Pasta Pantry has served hot, delicious comfort food made right in their kitchen. They do it fast so you can slow down. They're a family at Pasta Pantry. When you go there, you're one of the family. Check out Pasta Pantry in Sherwood Park, your home of the pregame meal. And I'm pleased to welcome to the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, one of the top prospects for next year's NHL Draft. It is Keaton Verhoeff checking in. Keaton, it's Reid and Jay. How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Doing very well. Thanks a lot for making time for us. Man, oh man, it's cool to speak with you because, of course, I've been hearing a lot about you for the last few seasons. So let's get to know you a little bit before we see how things are going right now. Is it true? Because I don't know if this is a very common switch in hockey. Did you start as a goalie?
I did, yeah. I started out as a goalie from my entire pretty much minor hockey. I played goalie till I was about 11. Then made the switch over to player Started out as a goalie. Just, I don't know. I have no clue why. A lot of people on my dad's side of the family played goalie. And I think I kind of just followed the family tradition and went in between the pipes. But eventually I made the switch at 11.
All right. Now, was there a coach behind the switch, a parent or a family member? Did you say, or maybe they were just short on players and they need what happened?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was kind of, I kind of just ended up wanting to switch. I played inline, I played roller hockey for a while. I played that as a player. And I ended up trying out for Team Brick as a goalie. I got cut from Team Brick that year as a goalie. So then I guess I just decided it's time for the switch, and I played inline that summer. Got to go to California, play in a tournament there as a player, and then the next year I was a defenseman playing hockey in Fort Saskatchewan as a defenseman. So it was awesome.
All right, now you grew up all your formative years were in Fort Saskatchewan, so to speak.
Yeah, I think I started out my minor hockey in Sherwood Park, played goalie in Sherwood Park for the longest time. And then when I made the switch, I decided to also switch up and go to Fort Saskatchewan. I just I was known as a goalie around Sherwood Park, and I ended up just kind of I wanted to make myself a name in Fort Saskatchewan, so I ended up moving over to Fort Saskatchewan hockey.
Now, look, you're Canadian, so this might seem like a silly question, but I do like asking these questions. Do you remember, like, the first team you were on, or the first time you were on skates, or somebody that really encouraged you to try? I mean, a lot of young kids try hockey in Canada, but do you remember sort of really getting into it and when you started to like it as a little guy?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think, I had lots of, the memories that I've kind of been told of me kind of when I was a kid skating on those little two skates, whatever the two blades that strap onto your foot. But I don't really remember those, but I got, but I think just really goes back to my first memories of hockey is just on the outdoor rink. Out on the outdoor rink with buddies, getting getting my mom and dad to bring me hot chocolate, Timbits, and just kind of staying out there all day. I remember when I was growing up, even when I played goalie too, I would come home from school. I'd get to the outdoor rink by about 3:30, and I'd stay there till about 9:30 at night, and I would just kind of spend my afternoons there, just on the outdoor rink, having a good time with buddies.
Now, you're listed as, and correct me if I'm wrong here, the stuff I've been seeing, you're 6'4", around 210 pounds. Is that ballpark correct?
Yeah, that's about right.
Were you always pretty big, or did you sort of, have a spurt once you got more into your teens? What about the size?
Yeah, I've always been kind of a bigger around my peers. I've kind of always been taller than lots of people around me. Growing up, I was always the biggest in my class. I remember my parents always used to say I had massive feet, so they always knew I was going to be tall. My feet, I was like a skier. Or a scuba diver. I had flippers on my feet, so I was always walking around with those, looking clumsy. But I ended up just growing into myself, I think. But I've always been that taller, kind of bigger player.
Keaton Verhoeff joining us on the Oil Country Towing video hotline. Oil Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team, fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's a game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088. Okay, so you're of an interesting age, and I want to find out a little bit about this, because I know that there was a generation of, most people are younger than me, but of younger people who maybe were born 10 years before you, and when they started watching hockey, the Oilers were missing the playoffs for 10 years, so they picked other teams. You were born in 08, so when you were really young, they were out of the playoffs, but you might have been like too young to really follow stuff, and then when you're like 7, they draft McDavid. So what team and or player in hockey do you look up to?
Yeah, I think for the longest time, I cheered against the Oilers for the longest time. I have no clue why, but now I've kind of smartened up, and I'm a huge Oilers fan. I've loved going to their playoffs for the past little bit, and it's been awesome to be in that age to kind of watch the Oilers grow as I grow too. But I think watching McDavid's obviously special. He's a crazy player. Whenever he touches the puck, it's kind of you're in a little bit of an awe moment. He always does something crazy with it. But I think for me, just watching different defensemen kind of around the league, like Hedman, I really like watching Heiskanen as well. Those guys, just the way they're able to move the puck and skate around is pretty cool to watch for me as a defenseman.
Keaton, your dad is a friend of mine, and he recently shared some pictures from a trip that he was down there with Uncle Dave. Smitty was there as well. Some of the guys you grew up with your dad. If you haven't already, people, I'm just going to send this as a general note. Google the Ralph Engelstad Arena and check out where this young man gets to play, because it is phenomenal. What is the experience like playing in North Dakota and specifically having access to that facility?
Yeah. Well, the Ralph Engelstad it's one of a kind. It's the one of a kind building. You aren't going to find that really anywhere else in college hockey, I don't think, and even in junior hockey as well. It's comparable to an NHL rink. Like it's amazing. You got all you need. I've said it before, like, if you're a player that likes to be at the rink and likes to get better, North Dakota is a place to be. We got access to the rink, all the facilities, pretty much 24/7. You can come in, do whatever you'd like. But yeah, playing in front of the fans here is unbelievable. North Dakota is the hockey here is so supported. From the students to all the locals that live here. We have one of the best fan bases. I know one of the best fan base I've ever played in, and one of the best fan bases I'd say in college hockey. I think playing in front of these people is special every night. They're always cheering for you, even when you're going through a rough spell, they're going to be there to let you know. But when you're going through the best spell, it's the perfect time and place to kind of have that be here and play in front of these guys.
It's no secret that you're one of the top prospects in the 2026 NHL Entry Draft. So scouts have been following you around for quite some time. But what is something you can offer that that you have within you that maybe most scouts wouldn't know about?
Yeah, I think it's something scouts can probably see, honestly. But I think for me, it's just that competitive edge that you need to be a successful hockey player, I think, and I think I bring that. I mean, I've grown up, everything was competition for me. I would compete with my sister over the smallest little things, but I think that just little edge is something that they might not see. They might not be able to see if they don't take a deep look into me. But I think when you watch me play, you kind of see my competitive edge come out, and I think that's something that's a huge part in my game.
I have one more for you here before I give it back to Reid. But you grew up in the Edmonton area and you played in Fort Saskatchewan. You went to Kelowna, then you played WHL in Victoria, and now you're at the University of North Dakota in Grand Forks. How have you liked it being in Grand Forks? Is it have you found your favorite food spot? Are you all settled in there? You got your go-tos?
Yeah, for sure. There's lots of cool spots here. Especially the program we have here is kind of built on tradition. But even right now, we got we play tomorrow, so we have our every week before we play, we go out to dinner as a couple guys and go to each choose our spot. So right now, I'm at Olive Garden, just waiting to go in for my tradition dinner tonight.
Okay, well, thanks for delaying getting. I hope we don't cost you your table. What was the? Because everything changed with the NCAA. Right, like right for your generation here.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably grew up wanting to play in the Dub and then wanting to go to the NHL, right? What was the decision like to leave the Dub for the NCAA?
Yeah, it was tough. Victoria was a great place. Nothing but good things to say about that organization. They kind of gave me my chance in the Dub. They gave me my start. They had unbelievable coaching, unbelievable GM and upper management. But I think really in the end of it was just kind of the opportunity I was going to be able to have here at North Dakota. Obviously, like you said, it was the landscape kind of changed pretty quickly. So it was kind of a bit of a learning curve for me and my family. But I think it was just a sped up recruiting process, kind of got into it right after playoffs and just found my way to North Dakota. But yeah, to have the opportunity here, like I said, was something that I was excited for. Like having the chance to play against older, stronger and faster guys it was a big thing for me, and also to be able to have that time in the gym to kind of get my body a little more mature before I can eventually hopefully go play pro.
All right. Before I let you get to your table, I got to ask, do you have time to watch the Blue Jays? Like, are you still following that, or are you not into the baseball?
Yeah, no, me and my roommate have been watching all the Jays games. It's awesome. It's amazing to watch. It's so fun to kind of have that. It reminds me a lot of the Raptors playoff run back in 2019, where everyone in Canada is they're all cheering for one team, which makes it so great. It's pretty awesome, rather than having you don't got the Oilers and the Flames rivalry with all those guys cheering against you when the Oilers are on their runs. But it's pretty awesome to have us all united as one and cheer for the Jays.
All right. Well, this was great to talk to you. I'm sure we'll be talking in the future as well, because you may be playing in a league that we cover a lot. Now, so Jay knows your dad. Have you guys met before?
I don't think so.
No previous connection here?
He's been gone all the... He's been playing hockey abroad.
All right, Keaton, you're a really good interview as well, which is really good. That's going to serve you well as you continue your hockey career. Thanks so much. Congratulations on being the Pasta Pantry Athlete of the Week. You may not be able to enjoy the...
Well, you'll be coming home eventually.
You got to come home to go to Pasta Pantry and get your meal and your hat. So we'll hook you up with that. Thanks so much. Awesome. All the best, man.
Thanks, guys. Have a great one.
Keaton Verhoeff joining us, the Pasta Pantry Athlete of the Week, playing for North Dakota. I mean, most mock drafts have him 2 after Gavin McKenna, who's wound up going to Penn State after being with Medicine Hat. So we'll see. But obviously, a great story, a great local story. Yeah. He was talking about the Sherwood Park and Fort Saskatchewan ties. And born in 08.
He knows about Pasta Pantry, I can assure you that.
I'm sure he knows about Pasta Pantry. Really good interview. Very, very well. I mean, he's still 17. So he's got the interview part down already.
Well, even how he asked about Victoria and the WHL experience and how he spoke about that team, his former team, a tough decision. But it's not foreign to a lot of kids of that age that when those doors opened to go explore places south of the border. So best of luck to him. And yeah, I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot more about Keaton Verhoeff in the future.
All right, 780-218-9999 is how you can text us. It's the River Cree Resort and Casino afternoon inbox. River Cree Resort and Casino, home of Tap 25 Restaurant, $18.99 prime rib special, available 7 days a week from 11:30 in the morning to 11 at night, except show nights, and that's available for dine-in and takeout. And you have to use the afternoon inbox for River Cree Resort and Casino to win the Mystery Athlete of the Game, a $25 gift card to Hudson's Canada's Pub. We're going to give out the fourth clue.
Sure.
The fourth clue is 1956. So the clues are Dodgers, Yankees, World Series, 1956.
This is when you said...
I think someone's going to get it.
I'll tell you one thing for free. It's not David Beckham.
That's correct. It's not David Beckham. Though I could probably find out a way to make David Beckham fit those clues.
You could.
If I really wanted to be cheeky, but yes. I'm not going to today. Oilers Rangers at 7. We'll talk a little more about that. We got a couple of fun Halloween discussions we want to get to as well. We have to update our NFL fantasy draft, the world's simplest fantasy draft that we've been doing on the show all season long. Words of the day still coming up for Edmonton Public Library. We're going to have a joyous final hour of the show.
Hey.
5 o'clock break. What did I just turn into a robot? 5 o'clock break now. I am robot Reid. Don't put me underwater.
2 guys and a goalie.
Hire it or fire it that a player, looking at you, Matthew Barzal, should be scratched for being late.
If that's the team rules, that's the team rules. I have zero issue with it.
I'm with Cass. Hire it. It doesn't matter who you are. You set a precedent. It's a horrible look. Then a fourth liner guy does it the next week later and he doesn't play.
2 guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Hi, Dennis from Weiss Johnson here, and we're excited to be partnering up with the Nielsen Show and have a special deal exclusive for Nielsen Show listeners. Get 10% off any new Trane furnace, air conditioner, or heat pump installation from now until the end of October. Bundle a furnace with an AC or heat pump and get 25% off the package price. Get your home comfort now for all seasons with Weiss Johnson and Trane. Trane, it's hard to stop a train. Visit WJSportstalk.com today.
Like my Halloween decorations?
Those are just kayaks and paddles.
Okay, fine. I just don't have anywhere else to put them.
Create space with Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details. Sentinel Storage. Shop Canadian, store Canadian.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
At Mind 360, we invite you to embark on your mental health journey in a safe and comfortable space. Conveniently located in St. Albert, Mind 360 has a diverse team of experienced clinicians that offer a broad range of tailored services for children, adults, and families. Furthermore, we are very proud to serve our military, veterans, and first responders. If you're looking for counseling, treatment, or assessment, understand that you are not alone. Contact Mind 360 at mind360.ca to book an appointment today.
From Rogers Place, the Oilers and Rangers drop the puck. Edmonton going with 11 forwards, 7 defensemen. Stuart Skinner in between the pipes. Catch the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson. Tee up the action. That goes live at 6 right here on EST. 3 games are live in just a moment. Flames and Senators meeting. The Stars and Lightning battle. And the Sabres and Bruins hitting the ice. Out east, the Blue Jays are expected to welcome back George Springer tomorrow as Toronto hopes to win the Commissioner's Trophy in Game 6 of the World Series. Springer missing the last 2 games with a right oblique injury. From Miami, the Ravens and Dolphins go toe-to-toe. Lamar Jackson back in action for Baltimore. He's missed the last 3 games with a hamstring injury. Catch the game alongside Lieutenant Eric at Selly's Sports Bar and Lounge at Century Casino on Fort Road. NBA action, there's 4 games on tap. The Wizards and Thunder tipping off. The Heat and Spurs dancing while the Magic and Hornets hit the court in just a moment. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. Hour 3 of the Reid Wilkins Show starts right now.
.508 game tonight at Rogers Place. Oilers against the Rangers. Here's how we expect the Oilers to line up. McDavid, Nugent-Hopkins, Mangiapane, Draisaitl, Podkolzin, and Roslovic, Henrique, Savoie, and Frederick, Howard, and Tomashek as the Oilers go with 11 forwards. Defensively, Ekholm with Bouchard, Nurse with Wallman, Kulak with Emerson, Stetcher, the 7th defenseman, Stuart Skinner will be the goaltender. Last week, Adam Henrique played career game number 1,000. He'll be recognized tonight.
Doesn't seem real. Feels like the birthday that doesn't end here. It's just been great. But, very special, very, very honored to be the first Oiler to do it. And, one of those things that I really had nothing to do with. It just happened to be that guy. And but it's something that's pretty special. This organization's been amazing to me and my family since I've been here, and it's certainly something I'm very proud of.
Edmonton Sports Talk has the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show at 6, hosted by Tom Gazzola, and then the postgame show right after the game. EST is presented by Play Alberta, your home for online gaming excitement, featuring casino games, live dealer action, lottery, instants, and sports betting. Now with the new Play Alberta app, you can take the fun with you anywhere. Download the app or sign up today at playalberta.ca. What is your play of the day again, sir?
It is over at playalberta.ca. Click on sports, click on EST specials. It is McDavid, Draisaitl, and Nuge, all to have one or more points.
Okay.
That has been boosted to plus 104.
Well, if the Oilers win, that'll probably happen.
That's true.
I mean, it could happen if they lose, but more likely in a win or a good night for the power play.
Well,
I mean, you could have a power play goal, Draisaitl from McDavid and Nugent Hopkins.
You could.
That would clean it up right there.
That would take care of it.
So
like
and for the Oilers to win, or
no,
just the
I
points?
left that
just
off.
The points. Okay.
But to add on to what you're saying, if you did believe that, then you should also be on the early bird bet of the day. You have to. If you're playing one, I think you have to play both, because that was made by Dusty earlier today. It's the Oilers to win and a Nuge point. So
Dusty, not Dusty to win. The Oilers to win.
Dusty's already won life.
Yeah, good. Well, he hired us.
Yeah.
He's a smart man.
Yeah.
He's doing we'll have to do some CFL talk tomorrow too.
Yeah, maybe we should have him on.
Yeah. He's going to offer and we'll be like, oh, we've already booked somebody. Jay, quick, book somebody else. Yeah, we'll have something.
Yeah,
on.
we'll have something.
We'll have something on. Probably have a Chicago angle. Of course, well, we'll have some Blue Jays talk tomorrow as well, as they can win it all tomorrow night. Speaking of winners, we have a winner for the Hudson's Canada's Pub Mystery Athlete of the Game. So this person's going to get a $25 gift card to Hudson's Canada's Pub.
Winner is Brandon.
Brandon. Is Brandon a new tech store?
No. Brandon's been texting
for a while, but we don't know if Brandon's ever won the Mystery Athlete.
Well, and this was like boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so for once my prediction was right as to when somebody would get it. So the clues were Dodgers. This person played for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Yankees, the moment that this refers to was against the Yankees. The third clue was World Series. It happened in the World Series. The fourth clue was 1956. In 1956, if we needed a fifth clue, it would have been perfect. And the mystery athlete of the game is Don Larson, who on October 8th, 1956, in Game 5 of the World Series, threw a perfect game. Sorry, he was with the Yankees against the Dodgers. I think I said it opposite when I was explaining. He threw a perfect game for the Yankees against the Dodgers. So Yankees, clues were Dodgers, Yankees, World Series 1956, and perfect, if we didn't get to the perfect one. Thought I would do a monumental pitching performance on the heels of what Savage did last night.
Well done, Reid. And well done to our winner, Brandon.
There's a whole Wikipedia page on the perfect game. Not just on Don Larson. His perfect game has its own entry. The TV announcers for that game were Mel Allen, and who do you think the other one was?
Sorry, say that again.
The TV announcers for this game in 1956 were Mel Allen and who, according to Wikipedia, on NBC? Vin Scully.
Wow. You
know how long the game took to play? 2 hours and 6 minutes. With a game, so there were only 2 runs and 5 hits in the game. I mean, Brooklyn obviously didn't have a base runner. Then New York scored 2 runs on 5 hits. Do you know who the catcher was? Yogi Berra. I was thinking of making that a clue, but I was like, that might be too much. I don't know. It went pretty well. I'm happy with that one today. Good job, Brandon. So he can come to work. Not to his work. He can come here
yes.
and get his prize.
I've sent him all the details.
He's walking around his office like, hey, where's my mystery? Where's my Hudson's Canada's Pub gift card?
Where's Reid and Jay?
He's going to HR. Like, Louie, where's my gift card? No, you got to go to their station. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not giving out the gift cards. I just bind books for fellow nasties.
Oh, boy.
Imagine if the bookbinder's giving out gift cards for us.
Bound gift cards.
He binds a whole. So if somebody wins multiple gift cards, they can make a little book out of it. Oh, my goodness. We are having such a good time. Oilers Rangers tonight at 7. Blue Jays game tomorrow. Maybe a Blue Jays game Saturday. Hopefully they finish it off tomorrow. If not, there's game 7 on Saturday. Oilers 8 o'clock Saturday against Chicago. Is that Murray's team? Murray McCourt?
Blackhawks.
Yeah,
yes,
he likes the Hawks. That'd be a late game for him, though, 8 o'clock, because he's a real early riser, isn't he?
Yeah, he's usually in bed by 7:30.
He'll probably make an exception, I think, to watch that game.
I doubt it. He needs his sleep, Reid.
Well, we all need sleep.
Do you? Murray needs his sleep.
Okay.
I think. At least the way he talks about it. He loves sleep. I mean, I love sleep too, but he takes it to a new level. He's up early, eh?
Well, yeah, but so he doesn't sleep more than anybody else. He just sleeps, goes to bed early and gets up early, I think.
I'd say he probably does sleep more than others because he's disciplined. He's rigid.
Oh, yeah, that's something I lack when it comes to sleep. There's no doubt about that.
I lack that just generally in life, Reid.
Our afternoon debate is presented by the Garrison Memorial Golf and Curling Club. We golf there in August.
Yeah.
We played poorly.
Yeah.
Well, I did.
Yeah, I didn't play poorly. You didn't play poorly.
I had 4. My first 4 holes were really good, actually.
Yeah, I was.
Then I couldn't do anything.
We both shot under 45. Like, that's pretty good.
No, I didn't.
I think you did. I know I did.
I thought I got up to 48 by the end of it or something like that. You were like 42 or 43, weren't you? Mm-hmm. You were better than bogey golf. Anyway, it, of course, is the afternoon debate. It is presented by the Garrison Memorial Golf and Curling Club. Limited Christmas party dates still available. Whether you have 50 or 150 people, we can host your party with a savory buffet dinner and quench your thirst with our full-service bar. Go to egmgolf.com, egmgolf.com for more details. All right. Afternoon debate. I want to have some fun with this one. And we always like it, but I really want listener participation.
Do you think this is going to require Koob to put up a quick poll?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what categories we would do.
We could talk about it. Let's just talk it out. Coffee talk.
Just want to talk about it.
Who came up with a dog with a cape? When did that arrive? I watched Superman for years on television. I never saw a dog with a cape.
So here's what I want to know. Tomorrow is Halloween, as some call it. Not something I'm overly into.
What do others call it?
All Hallows Eve.
Really?
October 31st.
October 31st.
Also an option.
True.
So I'm assuming I have to make a bit of an assumption for this. I'm assuming that when people talk about giving out candy for Halloween, they're giving out the little mini bite-sized chocolate bars, or maybe the little rockets or whatever they're called, or maybe the
Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah,
or a sucker.
The little candies, like the Werther's size candies, you know.
Yep.
So
I think that's pretty much 90%, maybe 85% of people.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's giving a full Mars bar
or a full can of pop.
Yeah, right. Which you object to, and Jay Onright thinks you've made up.
Yes,
that you dreamed that or something.
Clearly.
So how much candy do you give each trick or treater? Do you grab? Do you make sure it's the same? Do you budget it? Do you start giving out more later in the evening? Or, you know, so maybe at first you're like, I don't want to run out. And then it's like, oh, I got too much left. Because, like, I'm just wondering, what's the etiquette? So say Jablonski rings your doorbell. Well, that might be a bad example because you'd be like, Jablonski, get off my lawn. It's the 30th. Jablonski's Halloweening tonight. He's like, he's going out.
Ding dong.
Trick or treat, coach. Jablonski, what are you doing? It's tomorrow. Oh, I wanted to watch the Jays game tomorrow. Jablonski, you can't Halloween whatever you want. So let's say, you know, your doorbell rings. It's little 8-year-old Tamara dressed as a ghost. Mm-hmm. And she says, trick or treat. And she holds open the bag or with the little jack-o'-lantern bucket or whatever it is. What do you put in there? How many items do you put in there? If they're these little bite-sized items.
See, if I'm not mistaken, this is definitely an answer that is dependent on where you are, where your house is. Because there are some houses that get 600, 700, 800 kids, right?
6, 7.
Oh, God, I did not mean to do that.
Yes, you did.
I did not mean to do that.
Well, I did it on purpose.
Good catch, though. You know, as TikTok stars. Seriously, like I know even in there's a new house area of Ardrossan.
Yeah.
That people from Sherwood Park will come out to. And it's like a little bit of a Halloween candy cane lane kind of atmosphere.
Yeah.
And they get tons of kids. Me, I might get 2-3 groups. So for me,
I'm going to go all the way down your laneway.
I don't have small hands, but they're not massive. I'm giving if I'm home, a full handful of little chocolate bars.
So they could get like 10 little chocolate bars from you.
Absolutely. Probably more like 8, 9, 10,
and
sure.
then Koop's going to give them some too.
Koop's going to.
Koop the corgi is going to be like, oh, here's some more.
Yeah. But as I've mentioned, we are usually out trick or treating with our kids. So we leave the bucket outside. Just put on a couple floodlights, decorate it, and say, hey, do the right thing. So I don't know, but I could see if you were in one of those high density neighborhoods that you would limit yourself, like say 2.
Right.
I would say that's adequate. I mean, it's
if they go to 20 houses and they get too many chocolate bars. Now, I don't know how many houses kids go to. Do they just hit the houses on your block?
Well, that's again a density thing. Where if you're hitting 100 houses and you get 2 of those chocolate bars each, that's 200 mini chocolate bars. That's a decent haul.
Yeah.
For us,
your teeth are gonna rot.
We go to 15, maybe 12 to 15 houses.
You know what I should do? I should do it tomorrow, and I should just give out a splash of Coke.
Oh,
I have the little cups, those little mini plastic cups. I have the 2-liter of Coke. Trick or treat. Oh, great! I just pour a little bit and I hand it to me. They got to drink it right there. Here, have a splash of Coke.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, that's worse than dental floss guy that gives out those little packs of dental floss. Like, get out of here.
Casino Dealer Jay in the nasty chat. And by the way, if you're on YouTube, let's finish off strong here. We need 22 thumbs to get to 100 for the show. So if you haven't clicked already, give us a click. If you already have, send the show link to somebody else.
Click,
get
click.
them to click.
Must you click? Please click. Must you click? You must click.
Casino Dealer Jay says the older the kid, the smaller the portion. That's interesting. Arthur says at the beginning, 1 piece. Then if not many kids, they each get 3 or 4. Easy E says 1 potato and a Jolly Rancher per child. What does he mean by 1 potato? Like an actual potato? Grow this and make your own chips.
That would be pretty good. Here's the start of your own potato chip journey.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm a handful guy, but like I said, it's density. There are places that get a pile of kids.
Alberta all day says Halloween candy has been shrinkflated. It's got to be 20% smaller. Wasn't that you a few months ago?
Nibs
said that the nibs are thinner.
They are
the long licorice nibs.
Absolutely,
or the little nubby nibs.
No,
smaller.
They still have the same girth.
You might be right, actually.
I am. I've studied this. I know my nibs.
Nick in the north says, I want to go trick-or-treating just to see how many houses give out to a fella in his mid-30s. So I don't really know if we have a consensus.
This is what you should do.
What?
You should go get like a Costco-sized bag of Swedish berries or wine gums and just open it and just use your hand.
What?
Like bare-handed and just one for you and just give them a random
one
open
Swedish
candy.
Berry. Yeah. You know what I should do? I should have like tongs and then really fumble it and drop it in the candy and then just be like, hey, you don't mind if I touch it, do you? And but like be wiping my nose. Hey, really cool.
That would require you to actually turn your lights on Halloween, which you do not.
Yeah. Now, how many, in your opinion, even if I have my lights on, how many kids are coming up my steps?
Ooh, I don't know what. Is there a lot of families, young families around there?
Oh, there's still a lot of kids. I mean, a couple blocks from Oliver School or whatever it's called now.
Yeah, but
so
you're in a lot of like apartment
there's a little
style
kid
buildings.
next door. There's an almost
and you don't get
2-year-old
little
next door.
Kid next door candy.
I don't know if she's going to trick or treat at that age.
You could, like Wally, our neighbor, he'd sometimes just bring over candy for the girls and say, here you go.
See, I think if I ever gave out candy, maybe I'd set up a table at the top of my ramp.
Yes.
So that way the kids don't have to go up the stairs. I don't have to
stay off my stoop.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I just give out till I run out.
You could be campfire guy. Just get a little portable propane campfire and, put on your gloves. Maybe have some Baileys for the adults, candies for the kids.
That's not a bad idea.
You'd be very well received.
Candyman says Reid hands out one Werther's original to each. Yeah, that's what we're thinking. Like give out one or get like the little small packs of Fuzzy Peach and go like you're going to give them, then open it and give them one out of that.
That was a good.
So I don't know if we have a consensus really.
It is density related. I
guess it's density related, but you'd probably give at least two. You'd have to give at least two, like an Arrow and a Mars or something like that. The little mini
And
chocolate bars.
I don't believe in letting them choose. You get what you get, and you don't get upset. Like I'm not, hey kids, you pick 3 each.
What if a little kid came up and said he had a nut allergy?
None of them have.
What
nuts.
if you put it on old Henry?
What kind of sicko would do that, Reid? In this world, with nut allergies, Reid? That's all I give out is nut-related chocolate bars. They say, figure it out, kid.
Yeah.
Life's cruel, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, hope your mom has an EpiPen. Like what happened to me when I was your age.
Oh, my goodness. Les says, rumor has it, Bob Stauffer hands out slices of Royal Pizza and Baileys for the parents.
Very well could.
Bob might give out Royal Pizza.
Slices of Mediterranean chicken.
Yeah, but he cuts it up real small. Some kids just gets a piece of the crust. Oh, the crust again.
And as they're walking away, still making it great.
Oh, Halloween tomorrow. So I got to go get a costume tomorrow morning.
You don't have to get a costume.
Well, I got to get an element.
You have to get an element.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
And you have to bring in one element. Possibly,
if I remember,
dress appropriately.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. Hopefully.
I think you will. It could be just fine, Reid.
780-218-9999 is how you text us. It's the afternoon inbox presented by River Crib Resort and Casino. Happy hour featuring $5.25 drinks. That's available Sunday to Thursday, 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. The Oilers take on the Rangers tonight, so I'll be heading to the rink right after the show. And Saturday, you're going as a spectator.
Yes, I will be
will go as a doing my job. I mean, I just sit there.
Yeah.
Put up with.
How hard is that?
Yeah.
Really?
Put up with the people around me. But I'll go visit you, hopefully on Saturday. I'm worried I'm not. Here's the thing. I won't know where to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to ask.
Yeah.
I don't know my way around the building.
Well, ask. I mean,
I've been to Rogers Place twice as a customer.
Well, Bob has to make that trek a lot. So if you see Bob or Mooner, say, hey, how do I get
the last guy you want? But on Saturday, I don't think he does it because it's the national panel.
But he'd still know how to get.
Oh, he'd be able to tell me. Yeah, I can ask and say, how do I get
I believe it's an elevator and a walk.
Well, I wonder if it's on the same level when I used to go to Studio 99.
Yes, I believe it is.
It's the same. You
I
get in
believe
there
it
the
is.
same way? Okay.
But just ask the elevator concierge. I got to go here.
Somebody will help me.
Somebody surely will.
Did you get a text that you were laughing at something?
Yeah. Parkside said it would be hilarious if you reached into your pocket and pulled out the candy and gave it to the child.
Unwrapped.
Like just out of your pocket.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I got something. That's Kleenex. Oh, sorry.
Like the old guy
in this pocket. Yeah.
Yeah, the old guys at church used to do that. They'd see the kids coming in. Oh, let me see. I think I got some candy in
something
my
on
pocket.
Drop it on the ground. Oh, here you go. Blowing on it. Here. Sorry. We're disgusting.
We are just vile today.
What do you guys think about the prepackaged, they put candy in the little sandwich baggies and hand them out? Is that fine?
Oh, I never thought of that.
It's a lot of work for the person that does it.
And they might have touched it, though.
Well, it wouldn't be open candy.
If it is open candy, I've had it.
But what if it was little sour peaches and little Swedish berries in, 3 little mini packs in one bag?
That would be fine.
I
If
respect
they're
the
unopened.
work ethic.
But if they are, you take one of the fuzzy peaches from the tiny little bag.
I don't
and you
think
take them
anybody
with
would
you.
ever do that.
Oh, I've seen people do it.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
you know where that would go?
Right
Straight
in the
in the
garbage. Right in the garbage.
Oh, my goodness.
Same as those razor bladed apples. Garbage.
We're in the Canadian Brewhouse studio. Taco Tuesday just leveled up at the Canadian Brewhouse. All day, $3.49 new tacos and quesadillas. After 4 o'clock, sip on $5.99 margaritas, $2 off Corona tankards, and tequila shots starting at $5.99. We'll get you ready for the Oilers and the Rangers. We have words of the day coming up. You can share your Halloween candy distribution wisdom with us as well. 780-218-9999 for River Cree Resort and Casino. And you can post in the Nasty Chat on YouTube. We need 15 thumbs to get to 100. And we got to do that in 26 minutes. So do not be a pleasure delayer. Get in there and click, or encourage someone in your life to check out the show on YouTube and give us a click. Or they can check it out on iHeartRadio or TuneIn Radio, however you want to check us out. But the thumb clicking is specific to YouTube. All right, did I over-explain that enough? Here's the Koob.
Stuart Skinner takes the crease for the Oilers as they ice a roster with 11 forwards, 7 defensemen hosting the Rangers. Edmonton shutting out New York 2-0 in their last matchup. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson preview today's game during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show at 6 right here on EST. And there's 4 games underway right now. The Flames and Senators tied at 1 apiece. Lars Eller, the most recent goal scorer, scoring short-handed for Ottawa. There's about 6.5 minutes left in that one. The other action, all 3 other games are midway through the first, all scoreless. It's the Stars and Lightning going at it. Sabres and Bruins on the ice while the Predators battle the Flyers. Meanwhile, George Springer is expected to return for the Blue Jays after missing the last 2 games of the World Series with an oblique injury. Jays and Dodgers play Game 6 tomorrow. Toronto up 3-2 in the series. And Lamar Jackson returns for the Ravens. He's been sidelined the past 3 games with a hamstring issue. They kick off against Miami at 6:15. Join Lieutenant Eric at Selly Sports Bar and Lounge for the game. On the court, just 1 game underway. 3.5 minutes left in the opening quarter. It's the Magic up 29-18 over the Hornets. And at 6 o'clock, it's the Warriors tipping off with the Bucks. The Reid Wilkins Show continues on the other side of the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
The temperature may be dropping, but the action's heating up. Play Alberta is offering odds boosts on every Oilers game all season long. This is your chance to score big. And for a limited time only, our listeners get an exclusive $50 free bet when they deposit $50 using EST50. That's code EST50 for an exclusive $50 free bet. Alberta wins with Play Alberta. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, please use your game sense.
It's wing showdown time at the Canadian Brewhouse. Creamy street corn goes head-to-head with Mexican chili lime. 2 bold flavors battling for your taste buds. Grab them anytime, or just 69 cents every Wing Wednesday. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
River Cree Resort and Casino proudly welcomes one of today's hottest country stars, Dallas Smith.
Like a man.
CCMA award winner, countless chart-topping hits. Dallas Smith, November 1st in the venue.
How do you miss me? Yeah. Baby, how do you miss me?
Hurry, get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
Canada is ready to party like it's 1993. That's right, the Blue Jays are back in the big one. Create space for your watch party with Sentinel Storage, official storage provider of the Toronto Blue Jays. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelstorage.ca.
All right. Good to have you tuning in this afternoon. Oilers, Rangers tonight. Head coach Kris Knoblauch says, golly gee whiz, it would be nice to score first.
I would like to see us score the first goal. It's great having strong pushes in the second and third period, but I would like us to have a lead and be able to play some good defensive hockey and not allow the other team to have a push. So I think it's very important that we get off to a good start, and what it is, I'm not sure. I think the other night, looking at it, there's some things that needed to be better. We did have some chances, but we made some big mistakes, and we just have to try and eliminate those.
Yeah, they talked about turnovers, especially neutral zone turnovers last game. 16 in the first period. Knoblauch mentioned usually, there might be 2 or 3 per period, so they cleaned that up and got on the attack against the Utah Mammoth. We'll see if they can do that against the Rangers, who are coming off a 2-0 win against the Vancouver Canucks. So last night, 16 games on Tuesday. What do they call it? The Freaky Frenzy in the NHL? The Frozen Freakout?
Frenzy.
The Frozen Frenzy. And then yesterday there was one game. Was that the best possible night for the Leafs to allow 6 goals in Columbus?
Yes,
up against
nobody
Game
cared.
5 of the World Series.
Well, I'm sure they do care.
I'm sure they do care.
Definitely overshadowed.
Yes. I'm sure there were probably, I think there are probably enough hardcore Leafs fans that would be like, I just like the Leafs. Or I'll watch the World Series if the Jays are going to win. I'm not going to, because, they're hockey fans are pretty hardcore.
Sure, but there's ways you can do it. You can sit with your phone on your lap and be watching it.
I wonder how busy their post-game show was. If there were probably a lot of people texting or calling in, hey, I was watching the Jays. What happened? Did they play that bad? Did the Leafs actually play that bad?
Right. Well, that may have been the case, but the game would have been well over before the end of the Blue Jays game.
Well, true, yeah, because that was, was it 5 or 5:30 yesterday? So, yeah, it would have been over ahead of time.
And they would have been glued to Savage and how that was going. And
yeah, that was tremendous.
Oh, unbelievable.
So the Jays can, sorry.
No, I said unbelievable.
Oh. It wasn't quite unbelievable.
It's true, because
it was
happened.
Unlikely.
Highly inevitable? No.
It was improbable. You could even say improbable.
Improbable.
Because what did he finish with? 12 strikeouts?
No walks.
That's the amazing thing.
Yeah.
Like the control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jays will try to win it tomorrow. Springer will be back. We don't know who's going to come out of the lineup, or at least I haven't seen any information on that, but that's good to have Springer back in action. You can text us 780-218-9999, River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. Post in the Nasty Chat on YouTube. Keep giving us the thumbs up if you haven't already, or get somebody else to. We need 9 thumbs to hit our goal of 100 for the show. Our off-topic topic for William Huff, just to revisit that quickly, because we had some fun submissions. Our own Zach Kubish, who's at the technical desk, turned 22 yesterday. He was born in 2003. So our question was, what's something that you have that is older than Koob? And preferably something sentimental or a novelty item, or maybe something that would be unexpected that you would have for that long. We actually got a few video game systems submitted, which I didn't expect. I have a Def Leppard concert T-shirt from '96 that I still wear around the house. So those are a couple of mine. Most of my comic collection.
I have an old jukebox, couple trucks that are older than Koob.
Now, do you play? Is it a working jukebox?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, because it would be one thing to say, "Oh, I have something in my garage." Oh, well, it's broken.
No, it's got
you have it.
96 CDs.
What? Do you know what year it was manufactured?
I could find out. I don't know exactly. It hauls.
And how often do you play it?
It goes in the summer quite a bit.
Outdoors or indoors?
It's in our garage.
Okay.
But we often entertain in the summer. We'll be doing a fire outside the garage or pits just behind it. So if we wheel it over to that, you can play music. People.
It has to be plugged in?
Yep.
It's not battery powered?
No.
So do you make people put money in it when they come to your house? Hey, Jay, why don't you put out some tunes? It's like, yeah, if you got a quarter, go ahead.
The $1 plays, man.
You're making money on it.
I haven't activated that yet. Hampton Steve in the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox says, I have the entire James Bond movie franchise on VHS. Up to
most of that.
The World Is Not Enough, which was released in 99.
That's awesome.
He also has a Garth Brooks t-shirt from his French Horses tour stop from Edmonton in 1997.
Oh, that's incredible.
Well done.
A Sony Walkman from Casino Dealer J. Yeah, that would be older than Koob. Those are pretty good. Okay, so you have a jukebox.
Yep.
And you can change the CDs yourself.
My wife figured out how to... You can access them, but then if you change one CD, you essentially have to reprogram in the whole thing, because it reads every CD and knows how many songs are on it for each CD number. So if you put in a CD, let's say you took out an old CD,
yeah,
and it had 10 songs on it, and you put in a new CD and it had 14,
yeah,
it would only recognize up to 10 unless you reprogrammed it and it had time to read that CD.
Oh, and then it has to rescan every disc.
That's right.
So you should put in a CD of sound effects of chainsaws, people screaming.
Oh, cool.
And play that in the background while you're giving out Halloween candy.
From in the garage, so they don't even know.
People, from the garage, so people are walking up. And
just have the garage open like this much and have like a flashing light
weird
or a
lights,
strobe.
and people are then when they come trick or treat and there's a sound and you just yell like, "Hey, keep it down over there!" You know? And they're like, "Sorry about that. Just my relatives.
Don't pay attention."
And my uncle's visiting.
That would be good. We used to have a speaker outside of our house when I was growing up, and my brother would run a microphone inside. And as you're walking up to the house, it'd say, "How are you?" You know, like
that's a good idea.
That's fun.
Yeah. Well, look at all the wonderful Halloween ideas we've given people today.
Yeah, probably not going to do it
for two guys who aren't that into Halloween.
I'm into like my kids.
You're more into
my
it than
kids
I am.
are definitely they're right in the wheelhouse. 13, 11, 9.
I have nobody I need to bring joy to in my life. So.
Well, your parents?
Well, I don't even know if they're going to give out candy. They just might shut the lights off. But
will your dad put up a sign at the end?
Oh, he might. Yeah, I think he has put up signs in the past. No candy.
Right. Good way to get your house egged, I must say. Do kids still egg houses? I don't think so.
I've never once egged a house. Yeah, I'm taking those eggs home.
Have you seen the price of a dozen eggs?
Like, come on. I'd always knock on the house that would have the lights off if it didn't say anything.
You would still go up to the house even if the lights are off. That is a universal sign of no-go zone.
I know,
You're probably not home. You could have been killed.
Well, sometimes they would have a couple Halloween decorations, so I'm like, well, you're still celebrating.
No lights, no
You're
porch lights,
getting
no
festive.
inside lights is no-go.
But if the porch light is on, there's one teller that it's like, well, maybe there's a chance.
You're going trick-or-treating tomorrow, aren't you?
I want to really bad.
Why don't you?
I do.
It's your birthday.
I got other plans.
Yeah, I know where you're going.
And I'm 22.
You're going to go party.
Yeah, maybe.
Good for you, Koob.
It's so general.
Yeah, he's going to party.
Go party.
Yeah. Maybe have a couple splashes
it's his
of
birthday
Coke.
weekend. Yeah, a couple splashes of Coke. Don't forget to mix in a splash of rum, Koob.
Usually they say water, but yes. I will indulge in some splashes of Coke.
All right.
How much is a good splash of Coke?
All right.
That would be funny if you go to the bar tomorrow and you're like, "Good day, sir. I would just like a splash of Coke." What's that going to run me?
I just want to taste. Yeah, I don't want to pay for a full cup of Coke.
Yeah. Give me a splash.
Just enough.
I think that's what they should do at Rogers' place.
Yeah.
Splash. I don't care what I just put in my mouth. They should do splashes of beer.
For $5.
Yeah, for $5.55.
Do you want to do our NFL picks now?
Oh, yeah.
So for those of you who are like, what is going on with these guys? Well, nothing normal.
That's true.
We're doing the world's simplest NFL fantasy draft. Every week. Oh, can you go around and get the D100?
Oh, yeah.
I'll explain the rules. I forgot to bring it in. So every week, Jay and I each pick two players, one quarterback and one kicker. Okay? The quarterbacks compete against each other. Whoever has more touchdowns, that guy gets a point. And then for kickers, it's the combined length of all his successful field goals. So we haven't updated this for a couple weeks. In week 7, I won both categories. Mahomes beat Daniels 3 touchdowns to 2. Will Reichard in week 7 had 185 yards of successful field goals. You had Panero who had 97. Last year, my quarterback didn't play. Did I know that when I drafted him?
Last week?
Yeah.
Yes. No, you didn't.
Penix didn't play. Hertz had 4 touchdowns, so you beat me badly there. Folk had 95 yards of field goals for you. My guy, Aubrey, only had 24. So you got both points last week to go up 9-7. I'm rolling to see who picks first and fourth this week. It's 31, so that's you. You're picking first and fourth.
Matthew Stafford.
That is amazing. That's who I wrote down.
Really?
So I get second and third picks. So my quarterback will be Prescott, who I have not taken. You have, so he's now out of the league. And then my kicker will be, I'm not even sure how to say his name, Andy Borregales from the Patriots. Sure.
Just trying to figure out who I haven't taken.
Well, I got the list here. If you repeat, I'll say it.
I'm going to take Kaimi Fairbairn.
Yeah, you definitely not have taken him. Fairbairn. Okay, so that's all we do. So Stafford versus Prescott, whoever has more touchdowns, so that's either passing or ones they run in themselves. And then kicking, it's length of successful field goals. So that 185 I got from Reichard, that's the new season high for a kicker. Last week you beat me 95-24, kind of a fun category. There was that 1 week my kicker made more kicks, but your kickers were longer.
Yes.
I can't remember which week. It might have been... I think it might have been week 2. Boswell had 141, and I had Elliott who had 109.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Or no, Elliott made 2
or
long
was it
ones,
Aubrey?
but Boswell. Well, in week 1, you beat me 94-72, Aubrey against Lutz.
Right.
Anyway, so that is the world's simplest NFL fantasy draft right here on the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne. Here comes the Koob, and then our words of the day for Edmonton Public Library.
The Oilers and Rangers face off for the second and final time this season. The Oilers winning 2-0 in their first matchup. It's Edmonton going with 11 forwards, 7 defensemen, Stuart Skinner in the crease. Catch the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson. Tee up the action. Coverage starts at 6 o'clock, right after the Reid Wilkins Show here on EST. Around the league, the Flames are in action. 5 games live right now. Matt Coronado scoring on the power play after 20 minutes, leading Ottawa 2-1. Elsewhere, we see the Hurricanes up 1-0 early over the Islanders in the first 4 minutes into the game, and in the final minute against the Bruins, the Sabres are down 2-0. Meanwhile, George Springer is expected to return for Game 6 of the World Series to Toronto's lineup. Springer missing the last 2 games against the Dodgers after suffering an injury to his right oblique in Game 3 of this series. NFL action, the 2-6 Dolphins hit the field against the 2-5 Ravens. Lamar Jackson back for Baltimore at 6:15 for kickoff. Join Lieutenant Eric for the game at Sally's Sports Bar and Lounge at Century Casino on Ford Road. And on the court, just one game underway. Hornets down 45-35 against the Magic. 9:30 left to go in the second. And at 6 o'clock, the Warriors take on the Bucks. The Reid Wilkins Show wraps up with the words of the day for Edmonton Public Library. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you can, well, even better. Thankfully, I picture myself in something that is luxury, but still absolutely affordable, like the all-new Mazda CX-90 from Park Mazda. With the new luxury features like facial recognition settings and quilted detail Napa leather seating, I can pretend to be comfortable with all of my proper settings activated without even touching a button, thanks to Mitch Lewicki and the great staff at Park Mazda. I like to picture Mitch Lewicki as a ninja fighting off evil samurai.
Park Mazda, your dealer for life in Sherwood Park off Y Road, parkmazda.ca.
Your brand deserves more than just a whisper, it deserves a buzz. At the Hive Product Marketing, they specialize in promotional products that bring the buzz. From eye-catching giveaways to unforgettable keepsakes, they got the perfect products to make your brand stand out and get noticed. Visit the Hive Product Marketing and let them create the buzz your business deserves. The Hive Product Marketing, the official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Visit them online at thehiveproductmarketing.com.
Looking for a winning strategy for your retirement? Contact me, Joaquin Gage at K4 Financial, where expertise meets dedication. I will always look for a careful approach to your retirement, ensuring your financial future is secure. From tailored strategies to clear, actionable advice, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Don't leave your future to chance. Get in touch with me, Joaquin Gage, today at k4financial.ca or email joaquin.gage@k4financial.ca to start planning for a brighter future and a more secure retirement.
Why did you leave me so fast? You never gave me a happy chance. Just fall out, stay with me, consider me. I know you can see.
Jasmine in the Nasty Chat, our own Jasmine. Can I borrow someone's baby for an hour? I will give you 10% of the candy and charge you only 8% for babysitting. Thanks.
Baby?
She wants to take a baby trick-or-treating.
I've never seen a baby go out on Halloween.
I've seen a baby wearing a cape. Oh, my goodness. All right.
It's kind of different. It's kind of out there. Give me your baby.
I don't know what her plan is. And then 10%
What do you do
of
with
the
a
candy.
baby? You're gonna have to change a
What do you mean
diaper.
charge you only 8% for babysitting? 8% of what? I don't.
Those numbers don't add up.
Something doesn't add up
And it
there,
starts
Jasmine.
with the baby. Babies don't exactly go trick or treating.
Yeah. Why do you need the baby? Or maybe she wants to. Babies? I don't know. No, maybe she wants to baby. No, she wants to borrow a baby for an hour.
Do you have a theory, Koob?
We don't know.
Free Halloween candy.
We don't know
Who's
what's
gonna
happening.
I guess.
Say no to a baby.
Off give babies Halloween candy.
We need 5 thumbs up on YouTube, by the way. Keep clicking the thumbs up button if you haven't already. The off-topic topic for William Huff. Something you own that's older than Koob, who was born in 03.
Rob from LA says, I wear a belt that I bought in 1994.
Oh, sweet.
Haas says, I have a John Deere riding lawnmower. That's his 1963. Hulu Boy Steve says, all of my 35mm cameras are older than Koob. El Presidente, a t-shirt from Provincials 2000 that I umpired at. Some game systems, N64 and NES Genesis. And Brandon says, I have an MC Hammer t-shirt I got for my birthday in grade 5. Grumpy Cat. Ooh, this is a hot take. I'm almost a man, almost 40, and I'm going to trick or treat tomorrow. Now, Grumpy Cat, I've seen him and the Halud crew out at events. They dress up.
Right.
They set the tone.
They really get into it.
So I would imagine Grumpy Cat's not just going out with a mask on. He's putting out an outfit.
There's a theme. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
they
a
got
theme.
something going on.
And they're probably doing it to entertain.
Yeah, why not?
Not to get candy out of it. They're just spreading Halloween spirit.
Halloween spirit. Maybe they're yossling.
Yeah.
Or on Halloween hostling.
Or just screaming. Or doing a scene. Well, they did a scene from Tombstone.
Oh, murder scene.
At the Fun Spiel.
They do a live.
So maybe, they give you, they're providing the trick to the home.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool.
A short scene.
Yeah, a short scene.
On your porch.
That's actually a good idea.
That is a good idea.
The words of the day presented by Edmonton Public Library. They have their Cooking for a Cause program. It's a great team building activity for groups who would like to learn how to create elevated dishes or set up a fun cooking challenge with your group, fully customized. You pick what food to cook, what to drink, and what your atmosphere will be. Go to the EPL website, put in Cooking for a Cause, or give that a Google, and you can find out a whole bunch more. All right.
The word of the day with Reid and Jay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
What do they got to say?
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you.
Let's find out.
English, do you speak it? Then you know what I'm saying.
Dun, da, da, da.
Jeez. I didn't even get one right.
First word of the day, truculent. Truculent.
Truculent, a word popularized by Brian Burke, was it not? Truculent. And this would be to have unpleasant aggression, I guess would be how I would sum it up. At least that's kind of what it means in hockey, I think.
The actual definition is truculent describes a person who is easily annoyed and eager to argue or fight. What did you say?
I said unpleasant aggression.
Oh, boy.
Ooh. Well, aggression, eager to argue or fight would kind of be aggression.
I'm going to give you a Mangiapane. 1.88 out of 2.
You're going to get 8.8. Okay. Yeah. Didn't quite round it out entirely. What happened? The Halloween the things keep falling off the...
Haunted.
Who hung these?
It's haunted. Our Koob, Matthew Wannock. He's dressing up tomorrow.
I should go as a Wannock tomorrow.
Oh, hey guys, look at my costume.
Oh, you're dressed as... he would dress as like some obscure thing. And then if somebody guessed it, he'd be like,
well, what season?
You know, like,
I'm dressed as Potsy from Happy.
Oh, yeah, you're Potsy from Happy. What season? I don't know.
Well, specifically season 4,
episode
when Fonz hit the jukebox.
Second word of the day, wheedle. Wheedle.
Wheedle. Should I go with my first instinct?
Wheedle.
W-E-E-D-L-E.
Say that again?
W-E-E-D-L-E is wrong. W-H-E-E-D-L-E? Okay. Well, I got 0.
Wheedle. W-H-E-E-D-L-E.
Wheedle.
Wheedle.
It's a Pokemon, don't you know?
Is it a Pokemon?
It is.
Not in normal...
Not in this definition.
Not in the dictionary, Koob.
Yeah, not in this environment, Koob.
Not on this episode. Poor Waddick. Just take it easy on that
We
guy.
love him.
He's a nice guy.
Oh, I think he's a very nice guy. I will need Weedle in a sentence, please. Is it a type of insect? Oh, that's a weevil, isn't it?
She wheedled him into going with her to the prom.
Kind of like convinced, twisted an arm to convince. Talked into.
I'll give it to you. Yeah, it's to persuade by such words or acts. So 0.5. So that is 2.3.
2.38
out of 4.
Wow, amazing.
Not
What
bad.
what an odd score. That is Words of the Day presented by Edmonton Public Library. We're thrilled to have them on board presenting the Words of the Day. Okay, I got to go to the rink. Where are you going?
I'm going home to carve pumpkins.
Koob, where are you going?
Home to chillin', not carve pumpkins.
Ah, fun.
Who's watching the Oilers game?
I will be while I'm carving pumpkins.
I will be sitting there not carving pumpkins, watching the Oilers game.
All right. That's the Koob. He's the glue guy. I'm Reid. Tom's next with the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Enjoy the Oilers and the Rangers.